You failed.
My son told me I should just play the whole time.
That would be
That's
amazing.
so
You're
awesome.
coming through
Yes, we can
wonderfully.
hear you great.
Oh no.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I put the headset on under it, so
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dan Latham, your DM for the Red Star Rising campaign, also known as Shadrick Dagar, and we are already way out of our league as far as the night goes. We are that much closer to 9 o'clock curfew, apparently.
I need a straw for my wine.
Just get a couple bendies and it's good to go.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
This is fine.
Wait, are you on The Masked Singer? Just saying.
Sorry, I'll be nice now, Dan.
Dan has lost all control and the game hasn't started yet.
Nope.
It's fine. As I tell the family, I keep trying to record. You can't play. You can't reach the keyboard. And disadvantage for the rest of the night. Simply because you can't reach the keyboard. All right.
I can't see it either, so.
We apologize. We are running a little late this evening. For all those who are joining us, one of our players is running a lot longer than he initially thought, so we're going to start without him. And once he gets here, we'll bring him in and adjust the cameras to take that into effect. This is fine. Yes, this is very fine. So, like I said, I am Dan Latham, your dungeon master for this campaign, also known as Shadrick Dagar in other circles. And let's see. Before we get our announcements underway, we will start with our player introductions, starting with the gentleman below me.
My name is Curtis Ross, and I am playing Hernan, the fire-touched fighter, who may have more on his plate than he's ready for, it seems.
What's up, boss? You are a mouth breather.
I can't help it in here.
You can breathe through your nose. It'll still circle around and get right there to the mic. Sayer is the one who's running behind this evening, so he'll join us here in a little bit. After Sayer is his partner in crime, who is apparently not with us tonight, but being substituted by a T-Rex.
Rawr. Rawr, rawr. No, my name's Tara. I won't last for long in this, but it was totally worth it. My son just lost his business looking in the kitchen. Oh, okay, so my partner just said I'm a Pterosaurus Rex. So yeah, that's me. I'm playing Shailene, and yeah, this has got to come off. I will mute for that.
That is amazing. A Pterosaurus Rex is the best thing ever. That is awesome.
All right, speaking of, the next person in line is Sidir.
I am Ronnie Romes. I am playing Sadir, the air-touched monk, who is scarred and really struggling with who he is right now, so we shall see.
Oh, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Following Sadir is Vanessa.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm playing Vanessa. She's a little bit touched, but she's okay.
Following that is Smedley.
My name is Fallon, and I play Smedley.
Last but certainly not least, Kenna.
My name is Kirsty. I play Kenanirna, the spell dancer. I am not touched or struggling with who I am.
Well, that makes one of us. GM included. So, as far as last week is concerned, who would like to give us a recap for a GUI reward? My, the volunteering is deafening.
Okay, you want to recap? This is how it went. So last week was Dark Tide, which is some special occasion, and
It's just,
we had a lamp for it.
just some special occasion.
And we found a treehouse. Outside the treehouse was this here teddy bear that Sadir absolutely fell in love with, even though it was filled with scrolls made of flesh.
It's so soft.
And it said only flesh. And then Sayer decided to put his rude box inside the teddy bear, which I sewed into it. So now the teddy bear is both demonic, demented, full of flesh, and has a rude box in it.
Perfect.
And then, of course, me being the curious type, I opened the door, and inside it said, "Only blood." And these 3 skulls came at us. One was shooting fire, one was shooting acid,
I think the other one was ice.
and the other one was ice. And we killed them and found some bottles of red stuff. And we thought were healing potions. And I decided to go up the ladder, and a couple of people followed me up there, and we found a chest with a fake key hanging over it. And Sadir figured out if we look at the shadows on the wall, we'll find actual real keys. One was a skeleton key, one was a blood key, and one was a key with Sadir's face on it.
Yeah. That's the best looking key I ever seen. God.
Now Shailene ended up getting hurt kind of bad, so I threw her a healing potion, which turned out to actually be poison. And then I threw her another potion, which turned out to be blood.
That somebody convinced her that it was probably a potion, just tasted funny.
It's Sayer. I mean, he was convincing.
I have trust issues now.
Very.
Now, we used the skeleton key to open the chest with the skeleton, and I found some cool stuff in there and took it. And then when I tried to leave, that there dead skeleton, he done attacked me and hurt me real bad, and all the stuff disappeared.
Karma for the potion.
So then, Shailene, Sayer, and Sadir went across this bridge I thought was too rickety to support any weight, and they found a book.
I about fell off that bridge.
And Sadir done wrote his name in that there book,
Which nothing could go wrong with that.
which nothing could go wrong with the demonic book that you write your name in blood in.
But it said only you, and it's only me, and I had a key with my face on it. I was,
Only you can write your name on flesh.
With blood.
Now they opened that there chest and found some cool stuff, and they decided to bring the book out with them to try to control Sadir, and that didn't work. Book went poof. But
I don't know that.
once we all got outside the treehouse, because Medley was basically saying, "I'm leaving without you if you don't come out right now." We decided to get out of there, and we went back to Carnival. We turned in all the stuff we found, all the Mother Salvanessa's amulet, her stolen items, and all that good stuff. And then we, finished packing up the camp. Now, Cray, Borag, and Kalnessa never came back, but Mother Salvanessa said we have to leave without them. So we all went to bed, had a long rest, and we're getting ready to go.
You forgot the most important part. We had some old coot running around with us.
We did, but I don't. I don't know where he went. Is the
He's
thing.
gone.
So
He is gone.
we did have an old wizard,
I guess, yeah, he did cast a spell.
and he knew some things, and didn't know some things, and wanted to know more things.
Kind of a vague, mysterious old fella, wasn't he?
He
Had a lot of
was.
questions.
He had a hat on, too, though, so we knew who it wasn't.
Yeah. Pointy,
Yeah.
crookedy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's Shark.
No, that's a
And,
T-Rex head. Oh, we're talking
and
about
had a weird name too, but
Scandalous.
Scandy.
Right?
And he said he'll see us again sometime, but we're not exactly sure when or where. He kind of disappeared, and well, we went to sleep, so we didn't really
you
care
went
at that
to
point.
get you a rest after such a long, hard day, and he stayed up talking with somebody at one of the fires, and wasn't there when you guys woke the next morning.
Yep.
Was it the next morning?
I don't know.
Yes, it was the very next morning that Mother Sylvanessa was awake, grabbed a hold of you guys, said some gibberish, as far as y'all know.
Said some gibberish to Sayre.
Well, no, she said the gibberish out loud.
Well, I mean, yeah,
He
that's true. But
seemed to
he
understand it, but nobody
he grabbed
else,
her hand.
Nobody else did. Pterosaurus Rex for the win. Rawr. It's a shame there's no polymorph in this game yet. Give me that D20 roll. We'll see what you get.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
A nat 20 to start the game.
Nat 20.
That will be the only one,
That's
I'm sure.
what I'm hoping for. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, and side deer is no longer stinky.
Saving throw advantage.
I mean, what are we basing that statement on?
Well, he's
What are
actually
we
wearing his
comparing?
own clothes now.
But when we say Sidear's not stinky, are we comparing it to a skunk or to like Sayre?
We're comparing it to what he was
Arab.
smelling like after coming out of the basement
So,
of that
are we
house.
putting this into effect since Rod's not here? Are you trying to say that Sayre smells flowery?
I'm
Something?
trying to say
Does
that
he wear
Sayre
perfume?
probably smells. Well, he prestidigitates all over the place. So.
Sounds like he needs to get that checked out, whatever that may be.
It's only 8:20. It's only 8:20.
This is fine.
But then again, you know,
We got to take advantage of it not being
it's
here.
9
so.
o'clock somewhere, right?
That's right.
All right.
It's fine.
And also,
A gooey
Nothing.
item to Pterosaurus Rex.
Ah,
All right.
thanks.
So, Pterosaurus Rex, why don't you give me a 2d10?
2d10. All right. 9 and an 8.
Okay.
I told my son I wore it. He's like, why'd you keep it on? I'm like, it's too hot. I can't. It can only make cameo appearances.
All right. So, give me a D10.
7, 9, 8, 7. Okay.
I guess I can tell your hit dice is coming into play here in a minute. 4, 5, 6, and 7. You found Sidear's favorite drink. You woke up and it was laying on the table next to you.
Oh no.
no! Keep that shit away from me.
Okay. All right.
No, keep
Literally
your
a
shit
big-
away from me.
Blue potion. Or purplish. Is it blue or
It's
purple?
blue.
Oh.
Blue. Solvent. Okay.
Universal solvent.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, so Deer's gonna love it when he sees it in your pouch.
I'm going to lose. Well, literally.
Alright, this
Lose
will
everything.
dissolve 1 square foot of adhesive on contact. That's including Sovereign's glue. The tube holds a light milky liquid with a strong alcohol smell. A small letter A painted onto the tube is the only embellishment you can see.
Wouldn't it be really cool if she slipped it into his drink while he's not looking?
And just leave it to you to give her that
Shut
idea.
your mouth, child!
You know what? I just
This
see
is
Sayre.
not-
You know what?
Light a hand.
I'm not so sure if I can do that considering the benevolence that gave me such gift.
You probably can.
He
You
is-
probably can.
He is the one who gave it to her. Alright, where are we at?
Don't
Nothing-
cry, Dan. He
nothing
hasn't
could
shit
go wrong
himself
here.
yet.
Shoot, I'm trying to wipe the tears away from the laughs to begin this session.
Dan going, God, please don't make me RP diarrhea again. Please don't make me RP diarrhea again.
Oh shit!
There's no cake here!
Hernan said go ahead and drink it. I'm
No,
sure it's fine.
Just cow pies. It's fine.
Yeah, do you even know what that is? Because he took it and then he drank it. I don't think anyone ever knew what that was except for him and
she
me.
never saw him drink it. So there's still that.
No,
We'll
but
have
if
to
I
see
see
how
it,
this.
yeah.
We'll have to see how this plays out.
All right.
Maybe in a time of need, I'll hand him a healing potion when he's been blinded. See what happens.
Okay, so I think what I left off with you guys just hearing the prophecy, correct?
Yes.
All right.
And
Yes.
some
See
of
you
us
in the
had
next
dreams.
morning.
Yeah, you
Some
said
of
you were
them
gonna
had
tell.
dreams.
Yes, but this all
You said you would reconcile that.
I believe I did last week.
I got one, and then you said some other people got one, but we didn't go into detail.
Your dream was where you felt like you were being held down by the plants around you, but you were able to move freely afterwards.
Yep.
I think that was the only one I was trying to point. Oh no, there was. Shite, there was. Problem is, one of them's not here. Who needs his dream?
Maybe he doesn't remember it until later.
Because wasn't there 4 dreams?
There was 4 people involved. I gave him his dream because it helps out with the story. The other one, I do have something else for you, but I think this is the second night I need to read that to him when he gets on, so we'll get that in a minute. And I already did your thing earlier about the... Okay, that was the vision you had in the room where the woman was getting...
I didn't get anything.
Yeah, not everybody did.
Well, I think it was Hernan, Sayer, Smedley, and... Who was the 4th one?
Tara.
Shailene or Sadir?
Yeah,
Sayer would be the next one. He actually has a dream sequence I had to give to him.
Okay.
Alright, so that was pretty much it, and I can't do his until he gets here, so I will go over that with him when he gets back. I plumb forgot about it last week when we went over it. Alright, so as you watch the milky white in Mother's eyes start to ebb away and her eyes clear, were it even possible, she looks more frail and weary than before. Her posture slackens, and she appears as though she could collapse back into the pillows beside her at any moment. Anton wraps his arms around her and keeps her from falling over. Her eyes close as exhaustion takes her. Then Silver injects. Borag, Kalnesi, and Kray are more than capable of dealing with whatever's thrown at them. They'll have no trouble finding us later. If Mother says we need to go now, then we go. She looks back at the party. Zatis, you should take the lead wagon. I shall take the rear with Ternov and Mega. You are again taken aback. Riding lead wagon is a significant honor and a great responsibility for those who do so. Typically, Kray, Bran, and Kalnesi are the only ones who ride lead. For the troop, however, given the current circumstances, you are in no position to argue. And I shall ride with you, comes a voice from behind you. It is Vestia, the mistress of secrets, she continues. Anton, Selvra, you both are exhausted. Skizig shall take the rear for a few hours along with the bards to give you some rest. We shall put Brian on first wagon, our 3 gamblers at the center wagon. Our defenses are thin, I know, but we have little choice. Silver nods her head at Vestia. Agreed, my sister, and thank you. Shin turns to the group. Now, my friends, we go. We have little time to waste. As you start to file out the tent, several calls after you. And my Zatis, understand this responsibility. There can be no shirking for duty. We put the entire caravan at risk if we are not fully alert. You'll have to take turns driving and keeping watch for bandits, wild creatures, hazards on the road, forage, water sources, and good pastures for the animals. What do you guys have anything you'd like to say?
Well, I can take care of the animals.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, we will we will definitely have to keep our eyes peeled while we're up front. Take shifts, make sure that we're keeping an eye on all sides of the wagons.
Yeah, I agree. There should at least always be half of us up there in case anything happens.
Thank you for this opportunity and this responsibility.
Is there any advice, since it's our first time in the front of the wagon, that you might bestow upon us to make us a little more aware of maybe things to look for?
Well, I mean, of course. Just mentioned bandits, creatures, doorbells.
Are there any telltale signs of bandits, creatures, or bells that we can keep an eye out for? Are there any signs on the road that, like, oh, if we see this notch, it's a clue that bandits are patrolling the area that you know of, or anything like that?
But Mother Vestia and Bran are going to be with us, correct?
To be in the back wagon, yes.
That will be helpful.
Vestia will be up front with you.
Yes, Mother Vestia will be with us.
Vestia.
Just
will be up
Vestia,
front.
not
Mother
Mother.
Salvanessa will be in the back.
Right, she's my. I'm sorry, she's my my mother.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry. So Mother Vestia will be with us, and Bran will be in the back.
Yeah, I just thought maybe if there was any shared knowledge that it would make it easier for all of us, but
nothing more that I can share with you other than keep your eyes peeled. Are there any other things you want to bring up?
I would like to spend the first watch or whatever with Brienne if possible.
Okay.
We've told them everything we've been through the night before and today, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
We told them about the...
Well, you should...
Okay.
You tell me.
Okay, you should know that we did find a man named Jonas Timonus who was part of the guard, and he had a demonic face carved into his chest of the god of Uflans?
It was a demonic servant, is what he is, of a deity.
Okay. And we also learned that green boils have been appearing on people in Nevermore, and they're calling it a pox.
Possibly related to
yes, that strange
the
man
butchers.
was talking about that last night around the campfire.
We also found a platinum locket with the name Jendir inside of it.
Interesting.
But we don't know who Jendir is.
I do not either. Anything else?
Some other names we've come across, because we've come across a lot of names.
Almost like they may be relevant later on in the story?
Like Rigo Vladik and a witch.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
The witch's name was Malvolana. And also Fandoric was another name. Yeah, we have a lot of names. We're looking for these people, apparently.
Why?
They seem to be important for some reason.
Because you found their name on a locket?
No. The platinum locket we just wanted to return to Jendir if we found them.
Okay.
The witch, her name was inside a mage's tower.
Okay, so you just found these names. Pardon me. So you just found these names randomly out in the world, and you think they're important?
I think the witch's name is probably very important.
Well,
I'm not sure about the others.
We'll keep our ears open for any witches by that name. Anything else?
I think it might be a good idea for whenever anyone's on the front of the wagon, if we had that black mask we found the other day. That one that can make you seem kind of intimidating or whatever.
Okay.
That way, if someone pops out, you can try and scare them off so we don't have to kill anyone.
Okay, I will hand whoever is in front the mask.
I think Sadir said he was taking first watch on the first ride or whatever.
I want to be with
Sadir.
Brienne because I want to I want to talk to Brienne and kind of.
Where did I say Brienne was going to be?
You said Bran was going to be in the back.
Well, I believe they've asked you to ride in the front.
Okay, that's fine.
We also
Wherever he's at, I will ride with him.
So if you want to have a conversation with him, I guess prior to taking off, because you're still getting things together.
Yeah, because
What would you like to say?
So after meditating through the night, I would approach him and be like, Master,
Yes.
I'm troubled with some things. My spirit's not been easy over the last few nights dealing with what we've gone through in the woods, and the events that have unfolded. I'm scarred. I don't know why, and I'll pull open my gi or vest, whatever, show him the mark.
Not that I could see it, but okay.
What?
I'm blind.
He would know, though. He would know. I mean, he's in tune with his senses that he'll
reach out and he'll touch the scar to feel what you're talking about. Because even though he's in tune with his senses, he's not going to be able to determine it without touching.
See it, right?
That is a bit disturbing. Is it an injury you garnered while you was out in the woods?
Which one?
What do you mean?
I spent most of the nights on the ground or unconscious. I've not mastered the ways in which you've taught me completely, and I'm starting to become uneasy.
You are still young, my child. You'll gain your advantage soon enough.
I just wanted to spend some time with you and just meditation and trying to figure out. I've got like a burning inside me that doesn't seem to go away, and I don't know what to do with it.
Will you use it?
See a cleric?
You're funny. Stop. I quit. I'm done. We're done here. And scene. No.
So, the fact that you tell me you've dropped... How many times did you drop through the night?
6.
You fell to the edge of death 6 times, and you're standing before me.
Yes, Master.
I believe that is a bit of an accomplishment, wouldn't you?
Or many failures.
If you were not with me, then that would be a failure. You're alive. Therefore, your brethren and yourself survived. I'd call that a victory.
But, okay. Yes, Master.
Just because
just know that my aim is not what it should be, and I've injured many friends, and
I can vouch for that.
Stop.
So you have fumbled along the way.
Oh yeah, fumble many.
Are you learning from your mistakes, my boy?
I am.
Then you are doing what's supposed to be. Life is a journey. You learn from it.
Yes,
and
Master.
I think I just made her laugh to the point she's spitting stuff out of her nose.
Okay, the child is choking. Somebody grab a medic.
Shocking grasp.
Clear! She's not even in this scene.
It only gets better from here, y'all.
I think we killed Smedley.
Gallaudet should be happy with that one.
Couple of people's priorities, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, everybody thinks Smedley's a lich of some sort for some reason. I have no idea why. So, my child, you're concerned that you've had a rough time last night.
Yes.
Do you hear something snickering?
Damn it, Smedley! Shh! This is adult time.
Then why are you there?
Did that burn?
Apply Sadir burn cream.
Can we make a special item?
I believe it's already being created.
Good.
That was one of my submissions.
After the torching of a child? Yeah, I think that was one of the submissions. So, what are you concerned with? What
I-
are your fears?
I'm not as in tune with the elements as I thought I should be
Then
by now.
what do you think you should do?
I don't know. I was
Are
looking
you wishing
for
to give up?
guidance. No, never.
Then what's the next thing? What's the next course?
Practice?
Perseverance?
Meditation?
Meditation, yes.
Napping? Much cake?
I don't think napping and cake is really what you need.
But it's so good.
Yes, but if you eat too much of it, it goes right through you.
Everything goes right through me, apparently. But, besides, okay. Yes, master. Hey, focus. Focus.
Why is he talking to himself?
He's talking to me because I
No,
turned my
I'm
head.
talking to myself.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking to me because I turned my head for a second.
What yourself looks like.
Oh.
How do you know
Don't
that? Is it because you look in the mirror, or is it witnessing other people?
I'm not answering that question.
Cool.
I guess I didn't need that phone after all. Thought I had a text. Your buzz letting me know it was fully charged. I thought there was a text on it from upstairs.
Your phone buzzes when it's fully charged.
Yes, it does. It goes buzz. I'm done. Unplug me, damn it.
That's not fair.
How? What?
I don't.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Cool.
Just keep your head about you. Not your hair, your head.
I got a ponytail. That's dope. Anyway. Yes, master. Thank you.
You have a big responsibility ahead of you as we leave here. Don't let your doubts cloud your sight. You'll be fine. I have faith in you.
Okay.
And as far as your burn is concerned, I have no idea what that is. You don't know how you got it?
No.
Have you seen the cleric? Well, I guess that would be me, wouldn't it? Technically. Well,
No. But
you rested last night. You meditated. You should be fully healed. He runs his hand across your chest. You feel the warmth of healing magics, but it doesn't seem to fade. Now, the burning is not quite as bad this morning, but the scar, which looks like somebody branded you with this, it still remains.
purple now.
Wasn't
It's
me.
nice.
I can pour some of the Sullivan on it if you want to see that. You sure? Okay.
What is that?
I found it this morning. Did you want to?
No! Put it away now.
No, you don't want to.
No, it's not a healing potion, I promise you.
Well, yeah, it's not even the right color.
It's a colon cleanse. Let's not. We got work to do. Oh,
Yeah.
And my stomach turns, and I turn to the master, and I go into meditation for the first watch.
So you're not taking first watch on the road?
No.
All right, who's taking first watch on the road?
I will.
Who? I got a couple.
Kenna and Vanessa.
I will. I don't mind.
All right, give me a second.
I'll be right back. There may have been a wreck or an explosion.
Sorry about that. I had bad gas. Sorry, it's me.
Ooh.
Is that what we're calling her now?
Oh no, we're not. We're not calling Summer that.
So before we're all loaded up, I would like to try and find a private moment with Mother Sylvessa before. I don't want to tell everybody because they all have already said I'm crazy pants.
Yes.
But I feel like maybe she would understand what's going on with me a little bit more than I probably understand myself.
Okay. You find her in the.
So-
They've got her in the back wagon, all nice and comfortable.
I'm gonna go in and I kneel next to her and Mother, if I could trouble you for just a moment of your time before we leave, I didn't want to bring this up in front of everybody. It's something that makes me a little less sure of who I'm supposed to be.
What is it, my child?
I've had a few instances where I'm seeing visions of the past or ghosts or a combination of the two, to the point that it's affecting me physically and I'm being taken into situations like I'm there.
Oh, my child, it is very scary when it first comes. But worry not.
It?
Yes, the sight, my child, the sight.
But I didn't... Why is it happening now?
Well, I'm sure there are reasons. I'm sure the gods have their reasons as when we start to manifest the sight.
But it's not because I'm doing anything wrong, right?
No, child. Whatever on earth would you think you would have done that was wrong? And I am definitely not using her accent right now because I apologize. What the bro? Are you texting me?
No, I'm not. I'm still laughing at the comments I made earlier.
What's happening?
I'm getting a text. That's okay. Let me check to see. I'm checking to see if we got any comments yet. Nope.
I just want to know if there's a way I can maybe control them a little bit or understand them better.
I'm sure in time, my child, you'll garner control over it. So just know that you're not going crazy. Yet.
That's great. I feel very comforted. They don't believe me, or if they do, they think I'm exaggerating or that I'm just spacing out randomly.
They don't understand,
That's
but they
not
don't
the
know.
case.
You'll be fine.
Okay, well,
And if
thank
you have any more troubles,
don't drink the blue potions too.
Stop.
the blue potions, and I wouldn't drink blood either because it's really bad for somebody with a psych.
Yeah, I was told it was a healing potion.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I was too, and you see how well that turned out.
No, actually, she didn't. She wasn't there.
She
You
smelled
alright?
it.
And yeah, you're
I'm not a medic.
heard, so. Alright.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll take my leave and get back up. I know you said we have to leave with haste, but
Yes.
I just
and please
I wanted to
keep
ask.
your eyes peeled. There's trouble afoot. We are in a terrible predicament, and we must move now. Ooh, that's a strong smelling salad.
And then I run away. Not run away.
Yeah, okay, I guess we're done.
Ah!
Bye! I do too, all the time. They're called players.
I'm not dead yet.
Only mostly dead. Alright, anybody else before we hit the trails? Anybody else have anything else they want to do? Anyone? Nope, no questions, no comments, no nothing?
I'd just like to point out that I'm taking first sleeping shift.
Okay.
As the youngest one, I think it's probably a good idea.
Somebody explain to me why this child is riding in the first wagon?
They ran away, and we've taken them under our wing to keep them safe.
Why?
Ask the deer. We were kind of against it, but Smedley's proven to be pretty, made of some hardy stock.
Who am I talking to?
Okay. Some random person from the carnival just kind of walks up and says, why is this kid in here? Because I had nobody in mind when I said that.
Well, I was just like, because sorry, there was a very loud boom in the
everything
house.
all right?
shook and- yeah, I guess.
You don't
No
have
clue?
an 18-wheeler parked in your front door, do you?
Nope.
Okay, well that's a plus.
That's a plus.
You're
That's what I was like.
Big,
I thought it was a wreck or something, but I don't see.
big, bada boom.
Chicken.
chica.
Multipass. Multipass.
Big bada boom, please. Help.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Why is it every D&D game turns into a pulp culture
fine.
quiz thing? I
fine.
mean, just
Cause has to. We have to prove we're cool somehow.
Geeks unite!
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
I am going to give Stoof's aged brandy to Mother Vestia to hold on to because, well, I'm 15 and probably shouldn't have it.
That's probably a good idea.
Man,
Turn
late
up.
15-year-old.
Of course, I'm not going to give her all the moonshine I have.
Give me an insight check. You're pretty sure you don't want to drink any of that.
Of the brandy or the
The
moonshine?
moonshine.
Oh,
Some crazy old man with a hat talking about people getting pox from drinking it. You might not want to try to drink that stuff.
I mean, or just give it to Sadir to try. Nothing could go
Yeah,
wrong.
give it to Mikey. Mikey will drink anything.
yes, Sire isn't here, so I could give it to him.
You're muted.
I
Well,
would not let him drink that.
well, because I know that this is probably
Is that a better way
the-
to? Does it work better that way?
I'm yelling at my wife real quick so I can hear her respond.
Well, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
know right now. Well, being a man who's been married for at least 17 years,
She couldn't hear me over
yelling
the
at your
TV. I'm
wife
not
is
yelling.
Not a good idea.
It's not yelling. She couldn't hear me over the TV. Thanks.
That's not how you put it.
Not yelling at, but yelling to.
Yes, that is correct. Thank you for your, since you're not good at healing, but you are a great wordsmith. Thank you.
Oh, perfect
Yeah,
wordsmith.
it's all about how that's perceived when they hear it. It has nothing to do with your intent, sir.
I do remember Scandy saying something about the green boils and the pox in Nevermore, and maybe being connected to the alcohol that the butchers were making.
Yep.
I wouldn't give it to anybody in the carnival because I wouldn't want them getting the pox.
Right.
But I don't really know. I don't really think I should throw it away either, just in case we need it
As
later.
long as you know you made it sound like I got the moonshine. I'll just drink it later. Just
No. I'm not gonna drink it. I might use it to poison somebody. But I'm not gonna give it to Mother Vestia.
what was your alignment again? I might poison somebody with it later.
Chaotic neutral.
All right, so nobody else has any other questions, comments, gripes, concerns, or anything else they'd like to bring up before we get this train rolling?
Nope, all good.
Final answer? So, yeah, I think solvent plus moonshine might equal a whole lot more than
Yeah, it's the shot you don't get up from.
Green boils somewhere else. Ooh,
Oof.
Yeah.
penicillin couldn't cure that.
They might give you something that Ajax can't get rid of.
Well, if you think about it, he could drink the moonshine, and then it would go through his system so quickly he wouldn't have to worry about getting the pop.
Doesn't quite work that way. It's some of it gets absorbed.
Oh, sweet summer child.
Oh,
No, she's upstairs. That's the name of my other child. All right, so nobody has anything else to say. All right.
Oh, I have a question. Did we give the letter from Verasis to Mother Salvenza?
I'm sure you probably did.
Okay.
I gave her a letter a long time ago when she was still unconscious.
Yeah, he put it in her
I'm
hand.
just making sure.
If I remember correctly, didn't
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah,
if
she
she
was
was wearing
unconscious,
just a dress, no pockets, so I just clasped it in her hands and then put her hands back down on her chest the way they were.
It's actually her aunt, but it works. Just put the dinosaur head back on.
foot, mouth.
Okay. And
It's my
we've
perpetual state of being. I don't like whatever.
now. Are we going toward Prandadol?
Yeah.
Because the Blue Veil said to meet them near Suganshire.
Right.
I mean, so I didn't know, is that along the way to Prandadal, or is it on the other side of
We
Prandadal?
will find out together.
Okay.
So,
I just remember those were important places we had to remember.
so, nothing else to ask, nothing else to say, or anybody else you wish to speak with?
Well, I want to talk to Cray, but he's not here.
Nope, he is not. And Smedley.
Hmm.
What about you?
What?
What? Did you leave a note for your mom when you left, or anything?
She probably hasn't even noticed yet.
Did you hit your mom with a mace before you left? Well, who are you?
No, mommy was unconscious from the bear attack. Remember?
Yeah, but then, I mean, if you're trying not to be found, I mean,
Yeah. Did you murder your mom?
did you? Did you?
Unlike some people in the group who I will leave unnamed, I do not attack my friends.
Or pick me?
Okay, so what kind of situation did you leave when you left home? Or you think your mom doesn't notice you're gone, right?
She probably forgot I even exist.
All right, well, we are developing a backstory for Smedley's family affairs. Mommy's too rich to notice that child is gone. I think you've been watching too many Lifetime shows. All right. So soon after the wagons begin rolling and the Blue Veil begins its long haul to Prandadal, the journey will take quite a few days and will likely see you need to camp in the midst of a winter storm. But apparently Mother Sylvanessa was adamant that the troop get to the town before setting the hard camp for winter. Okay, so pretty much you guys are using the same map because you'll be traveling through... Yeah, well, I can't move anything because I'm doing it wrong. There we go. So, do me a favor, starting up here at the top. Put you guys in order of who's doing what watch-wise. Let me go ahead and put the arrow in so everybody can scroll out and see where I'm pointing. Smedley is still somewhere back in the back, and who else do we have over here? Is that Vanessa?
If it's okay with everybody, I would like to perch on the back corner with my bow at the ready and just keep an eye out to the back angle of where we are, just to make sure that nobody's trailing us.
Okay. The two names, Kenna, I believe, said he was asking you if you can name those two names again.
Prandadal and Suganshire.
Okay. So, Suganshire is to the northwest of us on the way to Darkenhaven?
And it's before we get to Nevermore.
No, it is past Nevermore.
Oh, okay.
Because Nevermore is this town you're currently at, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so we would...
okay.
So we would go to Nevermore and then turn north, go toward Darkenhaven.
Okay.
And then Prandadal is to the far northeast. Well, not far, but...
So we would get to Suganshire before we get to Prandadal.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's where the Blue Veil told us to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so no notion from Rod yet. I know they were running behind with what he's doing tonight, so... Alright, so after a few hours, who was on the first watch? I think it was the Vanessa and Kenna.
Kenna.
Yep.
Okay, after a few hours on the road, you round a bend and can hear running water. At this point, the foliage opens up some, and before you can be seen the Blackwater Bridge. You peer back behind the wagon. You cannot see the rest of the caravan. Looking down upon the road where it meets the banks of the river, you see exactly why the bridge is so named. For the water that drifts beneath it nearly jet black in color, with strange flickerings of fluorescent flashings ever so slightly beneath the surface. They are much like firebugs sparkling in the air on a dark night, and it is strange that you can see them so well in the daylight. It must be quite a show when the night comes. The bridge is narrow and has a wooden base. Only one wagon can traverse it at a time, as it is not wide enough for two to pass. Beyond this, you do not think the wood slats would hold much more weight than a single wagon in any case. As you regard the bridge, you notice something floating in the gentle current. There's a body is floating face down in the water.
You're asleep. You don't know nothing.
Out of character.
Hey, Vanessa, you seeing what I'm seeing?
I am.
Do you think we should stop and try to figure out who the body is?
I suppose.
Does the body have any clothing we would recognize?
It's face down in this murky black water.
I mean, if it's like
stop, walk over, and check it.
if it's Borag or Kalnessa or Cray, I mean,
Well, let's check it out. I mean, who's going in the water?
Okay. Well, you wanted to know about the look. I don't have any listing on what the actual look is, but I will show you what the bridge looks like. Maybe. In a second. What handout number is that? Alright. Here we go. This is the bridge that everybody's crossing over. Or that you're going to need to cross over. And if you can see the water with the little sparklies in it, it's pretty cool looking. And there's the body to the left. You see it? I've seen
It's pretty close to shore, isn't it?
I see a couple nods.
it's close to the bridge.
Yeah, you can see him.
Alright.
Yep,
You
the
know
body's
what?
there to the left.
You know what? You know what, Vanessa?
What?
I have that fishing pole.
Ew.
Well, I mean, we don't really want to slow the caravan down, and I could reel them in, and we could figure out who it is.
Okay, fine.
So, are you two hopping off the wagon, going over there and fishing them out of the water?
Yep.
Roll initiative.
Okay, but hold on. We need to wake up a couple people to take over the watch for us.
Roll initiative. Now, I will say, Tara was awake, perched on the back when the wagon stops. And if you want to give me a perception check to see if you can hear the conversation up front.
Alright. I
And,
appreciate that.
Smedley is asleep because he said he was taking a nap.
That was a joke.
Oh my gosh, the natural one. I know. I'm wondering why we stopped.
All right.
She even noticed that?
Yeah, she notices we stopped. I mean, even with a 1, you can notice that. You're not moving.
What's happening?
Huh? What? Huh? Somebody,
Hey, what? Why'd we stop?
somebody taking a pee
I'm gonna,
break?
I'm gonna
Hey,
start
hey,
to stand
wait.
up and look over the top of the wagon.
I have
If
to do
I'm-
a little. I have
when
to
I
do a
can.
little fishing. Keep your eyes open.
There's a body.
The body in the water.
That the bodies hit the shore. No, sorry.
I was trying to think of something that would work, and it just wasn't coming.
You know what? I like that.
I do too.
Let the
So-
bodies hit the shore. Let the
I mean, I
bodies
can do the voice. It would just be very loud over this.
Shailene, keep your eyes
Yeah.
open and maybe wake a couple more people up.
I think she deserved that on Twitch.
And a gooey
Uh-oh.
reward to Shailene.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks.
very good. Roll that d20.
All right, maybe it'll give me a re-roll on a crappy roll.
Maybe you'll roll a natural 20, and I ain't got to worry about that again later.
No, it's a 3. It's still low counting.
Okay.
Oh.
We have a new one, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Now, I would say, these cards, they say these are very rare. I'd say this one's probably extremely rare. When you use this card, you regain all expended first level spell slots and can fill them with known spells of your choosing immediately. If you are not a spellcaster, you may return this card and draw again. Do you cast spells? Agents
I
of Jinx?
do. Yeah.
So you have Everflow tap level 1. So
Wow.
once you've used up some first level spells, you can use this to gain them back.
Nice.
And you can even prepare different spells. That's what that
Yeah,
also
that's
said.
pretty.
As long as you know them, you can change them up. That is
All right,
a
that's
brand
pretty
new one.
sweet.
I have
Thank
never
you.
seen that one come through before. So,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Who gave you that?
That was coitus. Coitus.
Certainly.
Always got to
Certainly.
man, I'm trying to give you a reward, and I give you a damn trash potion. And he's like, "Oh look, I'm gonna give a
I
gooey
don't know.
reward."
This potion could come in handy.
All right, so
Thanks a
with
lot.
that, you guys make your way over to the body, and it's floating face down. Give me a perception check. Not you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Vanessa and Kenna.
Let me know when I'm allowed to do anything, because I'm just waiting.
Just there.
Like looking at my nails, going, "I wish they'd hurry up." I don't know.
We are very perceptive.
Oh, okay. I need to change that because I just gave I was giving stats based off of Vestia's stats, not their stats. So their actual turn is 5th. Not okay. So let's go ahead and Alright, so you stop the wagon, you start to get off and go over and start to fish this thing out. And you gave me a 20 and a 17 on perception checks. Cool, let's see.
Hey!
Oh, okay, we got a couple here. Ouch. Alright, so there's actually 2 more I need to roll.
That's never good when the DM's
No.
like, "Oh, ow."
No ouch. No ouch.
Alright, so let's see. Starting with these. You see. Do I have stealth? Didn't notice a minute ago. There it is. Yep. Alright, 17 and a 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see. You can see 7 people trying to hide on either side of the bridge. You can also see what looks like a caster of sorts in the trees.
Oh no.
But
This is bad.
where are you going?
Mother Vestia, we can see people trying to hide, and we think there's some kind of mage or something in the trees over there.
And there's a body in the water.
What was that?
That was Vestia hitting the side of the wagon.
Okay. Got it. Oh,
Does that
You
wake
guys
us
should-
up?
would I have heard that with my 1?
Yeah.
What's
Good.
What's going on?
You young ones might want to get prepared. I think there's an issue ahead.
Mm,
So scaling that.
back to sleep.
No, bandits on the bridge. Bandits on the bridge side here. Get up.
Um,
Want me to
The-
get him?
the wagon that we're on, is it a hard top or is it a tented top?
Tent top.
Okay.
I'm going to say because it doesn't specify. Vernon. Alright.
Sweet child.
Fine.
Give me initiative rolls for everybody else now. Because everybody has been alerted. I love that roll there, Shailene. Nice and
Oh.
low just for me.
Yeah, I didn't hit my token first, so I'm not in the center. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and roll the initiative for the other 2.
Yeah, pretty much I'm fishing, so everybody is going before me. So
Alright, so boss goes on a 14, and you don't see him. And the wizard goes on a. Okay, and
It's my child.
you do see him. Alright, everybody rolled? Okay. Putting him in descending order. I think they just went descending order. Hernan, you have a 23.
You have to add Shailene.
I do? Why do I have to add Shailene? What'd you do, Shailene?
Well, I said I hadn't touched my token first.
Okay, we'll touch your token and roll, and then we'll change it to a 7.
Okay.
Just caress it. That's all you need to do.
Touch it. Yes.
Touch. Caress your token.
Be sweet to your token.
This is sounding very sexual.
I wasn't. I was trying to sound creepy. Did she roll?
Yeah, she re-rolled.
Before y'all creeped her out? Y'all meaning me and Curtis here?
Between that and my child yelling at the gaming system behind me, I'm just out of sorts. But yeah, I roll.
Okay, checking out. Alright, got y'all in order. Hernan, you got a 23.
Yes.
Alright, Vestia has a 23. Sadir, 19. Alright, Smedley, I guess coming up with a 19.14, so just behind Sadir. Sweet. Vanessa with a 10. Shailene with a 7. Kenna with a 6. Everybody good?
Yep.
What's
Because I'm fishing.
up my doot? What is a doot?
That's my dude.
But that's not what you put. You put doot.
I know.
Okay, just making sure. I'm not missing.
You good. Focus here. We're about to get it handed to us.
Oh, yeah,
I am.
I'm completely focused. I'm not the one getting attacked. So, Hernan, you get woke up to Vanessa Bestia hitting the side of the wagon saying there's possibly some trouble.
Well, I'm gonna grab my things and hop out.
All right, give me a perception, if you would.
Yep. Hopefully I don't click the wrong thing grabbing the page. 19.
19. You see... you see 8 people. One of them wearing cloak, like some sort of hedge wizard kind of look.
Alrighty. Well, people have to run up to us. Wizards don't have to. I'm gonna ask, are these the people you're worried about?
Yep.
They do look a bit dangerous.
Alright. I'm gonna aim for the wizard.
Go for it.
I got my heavy double.
Okay, hold on a second.
23 to hit
Oh, you're showing the map.
for 9 damage.
23 for 9. I'll let that hit.
Okay.
23 does hit,
So-
and I will take... Hold on. God dog it. 23 for 9. I can't really stop that, so...
Yeah, I didn't say I had the good bolts, so I have the normal bolts.
I just dropped
Way
my...
to go,
I just dropped
rookie.
my plague... Rookie. I just dropped my plague mask in the trash can, but I'll pick it up later. Alright, so that's 9 points of damage. Well, they know you know they're there.
Yep.
Sadir. Best...
Crank bonus action to reload it, so I still have 2.
Copy that. Do you move into any kind of position?
I'm gonna try and hold some cover.
Okay, so you got cover.
Yep.
Sadir.
Hmm.
You hear the telltale twang of a crossbow bolt being fired from a crossbow nearby.
What is going on?
We got trouble out here, everyone wake up.
I don't want to.
5 more
Someone's
minutes,
gonna
Mom.
get...
5 more minutes.
I want to stay home and bake cookies with you.
I'm not gonna need a shield, I'll have a body shield.
So I'll
It's
make my
blue.
way out of the wagon,
Mhm.
and I guess I will take a look and see what I can see. Because
Give me...
I'll point out the guy I just shot to him if he comes out by me.
Alright.
To
Yeah,
say,
because
come
I
out
can't-
yelling, "What's going on?"
I can't see shit.
That's the only one he sees because you pointed it out. Actually, with that roll, he's looking in the direction you're pointing. Is like, what?
What is that? It
Actually,
looks
for the-
like a
Look for the
parrot.
hurting.
so what I will do is that's your perception for the rest of them, but I will give you an advantage roll due to the fact he's pointing at the one he just shot at
Okay.
to see if you can see this guy's hide skill.
Nope.
Maybe.
Actually, with that, was that 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you see him because I rolled a 7 on his hide check earlier.
All right. So, what is that? Still looks like a ferret.
It's a wizard, I believe.
Oh,
The rest of them look like they have to run up to us. I don't
a wizard.
like having those from range.
Rest of them is in nobody you can see.
I don't see nothing, but a wizard, you say? I throw firebolt.
Mm-hmm. Firebolt for 3. Let's see. Okay, that works. He takes the 3 points.
And I'm still trying to wake up, so I will go up to wherever Hernan is and make sure I'm with him.
It's not,
I'm waking up, so it's probably to my benefit that I'm not awake because I probably would have missed if I was actually paying attention.
and I would have said I would have probably said a target-rich environment in that process, but
Yep.
the bad part is I only say that whenever friendlies are in the way.
Well, I don't know which way I'm throwing, so they could have all been in the way.
Oh, did you want me? Did you make you throw that with disadvantage then?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fine. That's the end of my turn, my friend.
Yes, it
Thank you.
is. Smedley, you hear this commotion and you hear the telltale whoosh of a firebolt being shot. That sigh says it all.
I just
Was
But I didn't
Smedley
burn
around
her.
the
I
girl
didn't-
that got lit on fire?
No.
Was he?
Smedley might have had a crush on her at one point in time.
Mm.
You never know.
So many song opportunities tonight.
I'm sorry, what?
This girl is on fire.
Grab my mace and drag it out behind me and just mumble under my breath, this better be bloody good.
Nice.
Give me a perception check as you mumble your way out of the wagon.
I'll point out to everyone that comes out on the side that I'm on what I,
All right, so with a
at least the wizard,
15,
but general area.
with a 15, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, including the wizard. So you see 5 people hiding. Looks like they're trying to hide. Not doing a very good job. You know, like fat guy hiding behind a skinny tree, kind of trying to hide on some of their cases. Oh no, really? What are you gonna do? There looks like there might be one guy within range to run up to.
Someone has fireball here, right?
Fireball? Why, are we
Kidding.
opening negotiations?
There were never negotiations.
What you doing?
Well, I'm not gonna run up to them because that would be stupid. I'm going to wait and see what happens.
So you're gonna hold your action for somebody to get closer, or somebody to move? Somebody to what? I mean, what's the trigger for you to do whatever you're gonna do?
Somebody gets too close.
And then what are you gonna do when they do?
The only thing I can do is swing at them with my mace.
I mean,
I
you
ain't
could
got that much variety of an option.
give him a hug.
Duh.
There's so many things you can do with your action.
Yeah, so many.
You could throw dirt in their eye. You could spit on them. You could laugh and call them, "You little puny man." So many things.
Well, then I'm
Says
just
the
gonna wait,
child.
and then when they get too close, I'll just go back into the caravan or whatever and go back to sleep. You guys can handle this.
Sideear. You hear
Yes.
a muffled voice coming from your pouch.
Ah,
On a scale
My teddy.
on a scale of 1 to 10, you're properly screwed. Well, my time of not taking you seriously is coming to a middle.
oh, poor Teddy. It's okay, my friend. Shake the bag.
Use it as a shot put. Throw it in the air. Light it on fire. Hope it explodes on impact. No, is that not an option?
If someone had
Hard no.
catapult, if someone had catapult, throw the teddy bear that insults people.
Only if the vicious mockery actually worked on the teddy bear's point of view. So that was your view. You are going to wait till somebody gets closer. With that, I have... How many people? targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm behind the wagon still.
Yeah, which means you got
I'm
cover.
trying to find any sort of cover. Whether whoever that person that sees me
So
is
I'm going to start at the top of my
is whether I do or
screen.
don't.
So Vanessa's 1, Kenna 2, Sadir 3, Smedley 4, Hernan 5, and Tara 6.
And
Vanessa,
I'm guessing
you're the target.
Vestia is standing there
poop.
being ignored.
Huh?
So I'm guessing Vestia is just being ignored.
Well, the DM's ignoring her, yeah.
Damn it!
The DM's also ignoring Sayer until he gets in here. Alright, so with that...
If he can make it tonight.
Hopefully he can. But if he can't, that's understandable. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's going to be a 19 to hit you, Vanessa.
Ow. That hits.
Alright, so from out of nowhere, this crossbow bolt fires up and hits you for 6 points of piercing damage. Let's see. Do I have... Nope. So, no sneak attack damage. But now you can see that there is a... there's a fellow standing off to the side, not too far from the wizard, wearing studded leather armor. Looks like he's a little bigger than the rest of them that you've seen so far. And that was...
Is he within running distance?
From you?
Yeah.
Well, you could probably get there in 30 feet, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run up to him
Right, it's your turn.
and primal savagery his ass.
Nice.
Nice. That's 9 points of acid
Damage.
9 points. Alright. I'll take the 9. That gives me... Now I'm down to 300 instead of 309. Alright, we're good.
Oh, great.
Alright, so that was your movement, your action. So,
Yep.
Shailene, you hear firebolts, you hear crossbow twangs, you hear... Basically, you're hearing combat coming from the other side of the wagon.
Okay, I'm going to first try and stay hidden as I peek out. So I'm going to bonus action to hide.
Okay, give me a roll. You think you're
Can't
hidden?
roll for crap. And as I'm trying to peek out,
I need a
I'm going
perception
to...
check so you can see who you can actually see other than your own people.
Oh, something.
You see everybody, including the other guy that nobody else has seen.
Oh, does he look different than the guys that have been pointed out already?
He looks like the majority of the rest of them.
Okay.
So there are
I
a
am
total
going
of 10
to...
people. One looks like he's bigger than the rest, and one looks like a caster.
Okay. I would be pointing a shot at the caster
Alright,
and
so
trying to...
You roll an 11.
For stealth,
Like I
yeah.
said, you think you're hidden, but I will tell you to roll straight.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
Give me just a second to verify. Well, maybe I should change that, but yes, a 14 will hit.
I mean, he's a caster. He's in like cloth armor, right?
Yeah,
like,
well, that's
you
why I
know.
was checking. I was checking to make sure because I would have had shield on any caster with this kind of.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and so 5 damage there.
Tell me, where'd you hit him at?
I would be aiming for the throat because I'm thinking stop him from being able to talk.
Oh, you stopped him from being able to talk, and
Yes.
and breathe, and live.
Yes. Doesn't need to do any of that.
So your arrow flies true
Very cool.
right through his throat and literally blows the throat out as the body lumps, whatever the friggin' words is I'm trying to say, to the floor.
Okay, and how many do I see total? 6?
Now that he's dead, you're seeing 9.
Okay, so I say 1 down, 9 to go, very loudly to my companions.
Okay, appears
What?
there's some that I can't see.
Not? Oh, where?
And then that's it. That's my turn.
Actually,
I'm
as
staying
far
where
as
I'm
this is
at.
concerned, you guys are only missing the sight of one, except for, of course, Sidear, you can't see any of them because the only one that he could see is now dead. What were you saying, Smelly? I didn't catch it. He fell limply to the ground.
Yes, he fell.
He fell limply to the ground.
Well, you can't even say it.
Nope.
Smedley did?
That's what Smedley says that I could have said the fella fell limply to the ground.
Oh, you said it that time.
Oh. Disadvantage.
Listen to that tone. Let me hear cute cowtails.
It's not an,
Please hold.
It's not an abuse of power.
Noted.
Agree to disagree.
So, Shailene, you fired off, killed the hedge mage. Kenna, you are next
Good.
up in line.
Okay, so now I see the boss man because he fired at us, right?
Correct. He's not currently hidden.
Okay, I will try to hit him with my crossbow.
You can certainly try. Oh wait, that might be copyrighted too. 20, I think that might actually hit him.
I would hope so.
I'll take 6 points of damage. Alright.
Now I also have echoing spell.
You fired a light crossbow though. What's echoing spell?
Because I have spell dancer points.
Mhm.
It says spell cast second time. Oh, that's a spell though. I guess.
Yes, it'd have to be
Okay.
casting a spell. That's what I figured.
All right, never mind. Okay, I
Oh.
was confused.
So you got stuff similar to meta magic?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess-
spell cast a second time, casting half damage.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, so that was you. Now it's my turn. All 8 of my turns. Alright.
Poop.
No, I not drank any solvent. I ain't gotta worry about that. Sorry, Ronnie.
Advantage to
We
Smedley.
love you. What? Huh?
Two
and
advantages.
2 advantages to Smedley.
Double advantage. What does it mean?
Double advantage.
So who gave Smedley... Wait a minute now.
Looks like
Wait a
What
minute.
happens?
Wait a
What
minute.
happens?
Believe it or not.
Galanet gave you advantage. What the,
It's a lich.
what the hell?
Double lich advantage. Yes.
Alright, so Smedley has 2 advantages on his next turn. I know, but it's beautiful. Means you have advantage on your... You have 2 advantages to spend. You can't use them at the same time. It's just you have 2 advantages to spend however you want to. Like attack rolls, skill checks, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so with that...
Vanessa has a GUI reward.
Alrighty then. Finesse, give me a GUI reward. D20 roll.
Thank you, whoever.
I have no idea. You're not feeling well. You must not be.
6.
4, 5, and I think that's a 6. They're sticking together. You have advantage yourself on attack roll.
Yay!
Alright, so now to get down to my guy's trying to attack. What was it? D6s, so... Alright, so 2 to Shailene, 1 to Vanessa, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, apparently they don't like the kid. 1,
Well, let's fix that.
1 to Hernan.
It's advantage to the DM.
Since you've thrown that out there and you said fix that, so I'm going to say you want the disadvantage that I roll to go against the attacks against Smedley?
1 disadvantage to Smedley, yeah.
Okay. Just verifying, because I could always use your disadvantage to attack somebody else.
Use it whenever.
I use it on the one against Smedley. Alright, so the first one I'm going to roll...
It could be the first roll, I don't care.
Unfortunately, the first roll is against you.
Okay. I have a low AC right now.
You do?
I don't have my shield out.
But you got cover.
Alright, how much does that add to 17?
2, right?
Alright, yep, so 19 AC.
Ronnie?
Hey.
Hey. 2, right?
How much cover do I have?
What in the hell?
If it's 3/4, I think that adds 5 to my AC.
Um,
If it's 3/4
wait.
cover.
Before
But
I
if it's only
roll,
like half, it's less.
Dizzy, is that for me on this attack roll or another one against somebody
Towards
else?
Vanessa.
Okay, I guess I could have just kept on reading. Alright.
Sweet. Very sweet.
Okay, so first attack roll against you will be a roll. Alright, and this is going to be one of the regular schmoes.
So if it's +2, that makes that 19 AC.
Alright, unfortunately it's a 21 to hit, so you'll take 5 points of piercing
Shame.
damage.
Okay.
Okay, disadvantage to the first attack roll against Smedley. That's going to be a 7, so I'm sure that misses. The next attack is going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry. The next one's supposed to be Shailene, so this one will go to Shailene.
Me?
Shailene,
Yeah.
does a 6 hit you?
No.
Alright, so that was a second one attempt to Shailene. I actually rolled a 6 this time, so 6 plus 3, that's a 9. Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Alright, so who's next? Next
Oh,
one is the
do you see
disadvantage
this
to
in
Vanessa. Hold on, I will look in a second. 600 into 30k, that's 50 disadvantage to the DM. Sounds right.
I mean, 63,700 into 600. You do the math.
Alright.
This ain't a measuring contest.
We can make it.
It's after 9. Disadvantage to the attack roll against Vanessa. And it's rolling. Apparently it's lagging.
It's taking its sweet time.
It's going to be a 7 with a disadvantage. Next up is a 3. So that's going to be attacking Sidear, firing at you. Hold on, what?
Trying.
Drugs are bad.
I like your meth. Okay.
I said
Careful
math.
No, but Lunatic said meth.
Mm-hmm.
I like your meth too. Careful there.
My bad.
So Sidear, that's going to be a 6 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that's a big nope.
And the last 2 hits will go against Smedley. So Smedley, it's a 12.
One of those is a disadvantage for Smedley.
It's a 12. Wait a minute, why is one of those at disadvantage? I already rolled that.
Because I granted it earlier.
Yeah, that was the first attack roll I did against her.
Perfect.
Okay, so this one's going to be a 16. 16 hit you? Nope. Okay, well then I guess I'll move along to the wizard, who is now dead. Alright, Hernan.
Breathe in.
All right.
It's okay.
So,
I'm
I see
Oh.
someone.
Get them Brussels sprouts.
Salad.
That's Caesar salad.
I can't.
Um,
I can't see.
I'm going to look at a person that's decently far away that's not in cover. And
Yeah, none of them are currently in cover.
swing. Not a swing, a shoot. I don't think a 10 hits.
No. You fired. I mean, you hit one tree right next to one's head.
All right. You better run. Get out of here.
Ah!
And, yeah. Go back into cover. Bonus action. Reload.
Sidear.
Oh yeah, so I'm within running distance or movement distance.
I'll say yes because Vanessa was as well.
Okay. So
What's
I'm gonna
my
run
name, Skippy?
skipping. He said puff puff
What's
pass.
my name? Skipping. Okay.
I said, "What's my name?" Skipping.
Why not Cheech?
Snowy wowie, man.
I want White Castle now.
Get you a bunch of sliders.
So I'll run up to the first one I can see, and everybody's
Can we hear
favorite.
it? Can we hear it? Can we hear it?
Shock it, grass.
Unarmed strike.
Oh, something else.
All right, and this is just a regular schmo. You hit him.
All right, and then
The blood flies.
I'll unarmed strike. Bonus
You
action.
hear a resounding crack as you hit him with the second one, and his bottom jaw is definitely hanging loose. His eyes roll back in the back of his head, and he falls to the ground. So that's.
Sit down.
Oh, he's not breathing either. So.
Oh. And I
Oh,
will.
that's very sad.
I will hang out right here and
You literally
Prepare
beat
to
the
move
man
forward.
to death. So, Smedley,
Yes.
3 of them just fired at you.
And they all missed.
This time. This time.
Keep telling yourself that.
Chat, you better get your points ready.
Oh. 7 of them fire at you.
I don't know. I'm in the middle of them.
They all run up. They all flank you. They all get advantage. They all start smacking. you.
Whack, 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 whack.
Okay, come on.
Not you. Her.
No, but I'm in the middle of them.
You might get an opportunity attack if one runs away from you.
Right, if,
Yeah, let's see.
But what are you doing, Smedley?
Are they any closer?
You don't know, but you can move up and get to one.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to do?
Well, I
Rage!
go up to one and attempt to hit him with my mace then.
Okay, was there anything you'd like to do on the way up to him? Does anybody on the party want to give her a hand?
She can rage if she wants to,
Rage!
but that's her call.
It's up
She's
to
only
you.
got 2.
If you would like to rage, you can rage. If you don't want to rage, then say so. I just want-
You might not. I mean,
Just take 2 off. I'm gonna do it.
They're like spell slots, like my action surge. I only
Do you
got
have reckless
2.
attack yet?
Does that come at 2nd or 3rd level? I can check real quick.
Okay.
They don't have many hit points, so you might not want to rage.
It's not their hit points that rage helps out with. It's your own.
Yeah, she may have just upset someone where 7 of them are going to come say hi.
Oh, I would never do that.
The dice might.
Well, that is right. I am rolling the dice. And if they roll all 4s, then...
She gets reckless at 2nd level. That is a 2nd level thing.
You're not quite 2nd level yet, are we? Not on you.
Yeah, reckless attack at 2nd, danger sense at 2nd, primal path is, subclass is 3.
All right.
So
So you may end up being there after this chapter's done anyway. All right, so you run up, you rage, you want to swing and hit?
Yep.
Did you rage? I'm just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay. Roll. Nope. You missed. Thank you.
Little bit of rage.
that's called slightly agitated.
And you ran up on the boss, so the boss is in melee with you, Vanessa. So Vanessa, he's going to attack you with
Help!
his great axe.
I would like to-
He drops his...
To slightly agitate, please.
It's just slightly.
Well, when Smedley rages, what type of rage do they enter? Are they a happy rager? A angry? Do they giggle and go completely insane? Are they like the
Millennial
Joker?
rage?
I like that one.
Is it a Zennial rage where they just, rage against the machine?
Crack their neck, run in there, beat the hell out of somebody. All right, so light crossbow hits the ground in front at your feet as a great axe comes around and swings at you for...
Oh no!
That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Ow! It hits.
That'll be 9 points of slashing damage from this great axe.
Ow.
And that would be it for their turn. It is now your turn. Are you able to do a turn, or do I need you to roll dice for me?
No, I'm ready to do a turn. I'm gonna primal savagery him again.
Go for it.
Oh fuck.
I love those responses.
And the
Wait, didn't
best
you have
reaction-
advantage on an attack?
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll advantage on my
You
attack.
do have, you got it for a Guru Award.
Yeah.
So
Hold on, let me do that again.
Let's see if it works.
Not too much better. Oh,
Oh, I think I just got lightheaded.
It's like
I don't feel so bad.
I slip and fall.
Well, they're not ones. That's the bonus. They're not ones, so there's nothing like that happening. You're not floating face down in the water with the guy already dead. But, geez Louise, you were not meant to hit.
No, not tonight.
So, Shailene. You're up, Shailene.
oh man. Okay, I would like to dash to the other side of the wagon and try and hide on the other side before I take my shot.
Go for the roll. You think,
14.
think you're hidden?
And then I am going to see Vanessa in peril, it so seems, unable to make a strike. And I would
yeah,
like
that axe
to.
looked like it got Derry pretty deep in her shoulder. It may have thrown off
Yeah.
her aim.
So that
And her dice
will
rolling.
set off.
Yeah, ouch.
Am I rolling normally?
With advantage. I rolled a 3 to see if I could spot you.
Noise.
Noise. This noise.
Noise. Okay, so a natural
Yeet.
20.
Then why don't you describe said devastation you just caused with that?
Okay, so he goes to swing, hits her in the shoulder. I see the massive trying to hit. I'm assuming he avoids her grasping or her claw attacks, or however they are. As he does, I see
Claw.
a shot into his eye, and I just take it. So it goes right in his eye, head of the arrow sticking out of the back of his head.
And Vanessa, you feel this breeze just right past your ear.
Ooh,
And as
what
you're,
was that?
as you're looking up, all you see is the feathered ends of an arrow sticking out of his right eye.
very nice. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
The other one,
I want that arrow back.
The other one looks around a little bit before the body falls limply to the floor.
Falling limply to
Ground. Kenna, you're up.
Okay, how many are left? Because I've lost count.
I wasn't keeping count.
Well, I know the wizard and the boss are dead, but I mean, and one of the bandits, right?
Yes, there's 7 left.
7 left. Okay, so one of them that's near me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to do a chill touch. I'm actually gonna use an advantage.
Nope, there's still 7.
All right. 20.
All right, 6 points of damage to... And you got advantage because...
I had a GUI reward for advantage.
Just making sure.
And I'm gonna then use, now that I can, because I cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I have a choice of 2 now. How much did I hit for on that one?
Damage-wise, 6.
Yeah.
So this one will cause 3 more points. If it's...
Or I can have this spell inflict maximum damage as my other one.
Well,
And I'm not
doesn't
sure.
the description of your ability state it still does half damage?
No, there's actually 2 I can use for the same number of points. One is brutal spell and one is echoing spell.
Oh, I gotcha. So you want to see about using the one or the other.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what my maximum damage
What'd
on
you
that
roll?
is.
What dice you roll? D8, right?
It's 1d8 plus 1, so it'd be
9.
9 either way.
Mhm.
Okay, so either way, let's just do brutal spell for maximum damage, so they take 9 damage.
9 damage it is. And he's still standing. And it's his turn. And since you're in my face, I am going to swing at you. And I am going to roll a natural 20. He did not like getting hit though, just now by that spell. So with that, this one's a great club. So it's going to be 1d8. Alright, so 6, 8, 14, 15 points of bludgeoning damage as he brings a club around and smacks you in the side of the head.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot.
And that leaves 6 more to attack everybody else. So, hold on. You took yours out, right, Sidear? So, Smedley ran up to try to hit one. So, Smedley will get attacked by 1 at least. So, take care of that. Yes, I will try to. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. So, that leaves 5. So, let's roll the 5. Okay. So it's going to be Shailene, Smedley, 2 to Vanessa, and 1 to Kenna. Alright, so Shailene's first.
Poop.
Alright, so 3. So plus 3 is a 6. That's a miss.
Rod is ready. He might be waiting for the invite or the confirmation in Zoom.
It's not on there yet.
Okay.
Appreciate it. give us a second before we continue to give Rod a chance to pop in. And of course, you guys are seeing half the screen. I apologize. Do I still have the Zoom information on here? No, I don't. So let me go and click the invite, and I will send it back through. There you go, Rod, in case you're watching as well. Ooh, we are up to 11 viewers right now. Sweet. 12? I only see the 11. I don't quite
I
understand
see
it.
12.
I can sit here and look at this long list of all these people and have like a little bitty number that are saying views.
Right.
I have no idea.
It dumbfounds me sometimes too. So I was like,
I apologize if I've missed it. What? You're reviewing? Cool. Get those points. That's what these guys are doing.
bubbles, so many bubbles.
So many bubbles.
Smedley.
Is everybody getting their bubbles?
Burn.
Yeah, there's actually 16 people watching, so.
Alright, well, somebody just said something. Bubbles! Alright, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Waiting on Rod to pop in. Because we started late, we'll see what happens. Alright, so where did I leave off? We were attacking Smedley next, right?
Yeah, the rest of them, right?
Oh yeah, all the rest of them go to Smedley. So Smedley, that's going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh, you got me that time.
Ooh,
Aww.
got you that time.
I think it's the first time Smedley's been hit in like.
The snark in that voice.
Mm-hmm. You know, this only is going to go so far.
Yeah, but I get you one of those every night, without fail.
Every night.
You are my only player that brings me candy, so I will have to at least give you that benefit. None of my other players send me candy. Hint, hint. Nudge,
No, but they
nudge.
sent you something else.
I'm still waiting on
Did
that.
you
As soon as he
receive
gets here,
it? Yeah,
I'll
well,
share it.
it got delayed.
There he is.
All hell, Rod. All hell.
Don't want to send you anything and get it caught along the way.
I'm so sorry
All
you died,
those hands
Rod.
it has to go through.
Rod, we'll get you resurrected as soon as we can.
I can just carry your body. That's all I can do for you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Shocking grasp for the win, bro.
After a firebolt, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so give me a second. I need to get the camera fixed with you in it. Find which Zoom you are.
The one that says Rod?
You're muted.
Yeah. So I kept saying when you guys were saying that, I'm not worried. And then mostly I'm not worried because, I can see the character sheet has full hit points. So
Well,
Oh, that's because Dan was lazy.
Hi, Rod.
You're fine.
Alright,
You know-
so
that seems unlikely.
Yeah, you've
Right.
been hiding in the wagon, refusing to come out. We don't know what you're doing in there.
Rod,
You guys, if I'm hiding in the wagon, I think you guys have a pretty good idea what I'm doing in there.
I'm not saying anything that I was gonna say.
Hey, it is after 9 o'clock, so.
Yep.
This is
I
fun.
was gonna be like, I'm so glad you're here.
let me ask that question one more time. For everybody who's here in the game, will you please share what time it is where you're currently at? Start.
9:47.
Uh huh.
Same.
Uh huh.
Same.
7:47.
I know. I originally said 8 o'clock.
Oh no.
It wasn't my fault.
No.
I mean, it's almost 8
I'm
o'clock.
referring to the 9 o'clock deal because, as you know, Hernan just put, it's only 7 o'clock where he's at.
Yeah, all of like 3 people who live where I live. You know, them good old
And that
We
flyers.
the
time-
East Coast,
time
cuz. We the East
So
Coast.
before we continue, Rod, if you'd be so kind as to give us an initiative roll so I can pop you in the mix, and I will continue my attack. Smedley, you took 5 points of bludgeoning damage, which you're raging, so you'll take half of that, so 2. And did it put you in? We'll have to check in a second. Did not put you in, did it? Alright, as soon as I get done with these attacks, then we'll...
All right, give me a.
There it goes. You're in. Alright, except for now I'm... I was on the last roll. That was 2.
Well, just to say our knows that Mother Vestia is still in the wagon so she can see what he's doing.
Alright, so Vanessa, attack to you. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Poop.
I guess it's a yes. You get hit for 5 points of damage, piercing,
Okay.
and another 5 points of damage for piercing. As
I'm down.
as 2 crossbow bolts come out of nowhere and nail you.
I'm down.
Last but not least, Kenna, you'll take a shot, 20 to hit,
Yeah.
and this is another crossbow bolt for 5 points of piercing damage.
Only 5?
I mean, I could give you more.
No, I'm just making sure.
Yes, only 5.
Okay.
That was the last one to attack. So now we're at the top of the round. Hernan, you
Yeah.
finally hear stirring going on in the back of the wagon.
Thump, thump.
Yeah.
Get out here. You're going to take aim. Whoosh. Let one loose.
Well, fire
Just
an
got to
arrow.
find that sheet
I
again.
don't know what you're letting loose, but
And
10. Again.
you got
I
closer
don't
this
think-
time. Actually, no, it's the same shot. So you
Same thing, just a little more damage. That tree, I am planning on cutting that down, and then it's going to eventually fall over.
Yeah, you're tearing that tree up.
Yeah.
Hashtag goals.
So,
Yep, that's
so the guy's
you
like,
gotta big brain times, you know.
he's like, do you want me to stand over here or something? I mean, no. Okay.
Then I'll duck back in the cover.
Pretty much what's happening.
Reload.
Maybe he's pulling his head back, and you're hitting the tree as he pulls his head back. You've got great aim. It's
at
just that
some point,
nasty
you need to
tree
hit
missing
this
that.
dude.
Hey, I've hit a couple things.
I got it.
Yeah, the tree.
And the wizard.
So,
What wizard?
so here,
Just 2 things. Oh, you saw the wizard.
you're finally
Yes.
you're finally getting out of the wagon.
Yep.
Give me a perception.
I am finally feeling better. I have not been feeling well from all that alcohol the other day, which technically I think was yesterday.
You get a hell of a hangover today.
Yeah. So I
Too
wasn't-
many
I wasn't
cookies.
feeling so
Oh,
great.
yeah, the cookies you ate.
I don't know what you mean. So tell me what's going on, if you would. And sorry that I'm
Ambush.
so late. Okay.
Ken and Vanessa stopped the wagons. They saw a body float in the water before realizing
Okay.
there was like 10 ambushers. Well, now, as far as you know, there's still somebody out there ambushing them, attacking the group.
Yeah. So what I get out of the wagon, what do I see?
Give me a perception.
I'm gonna point out a couple guys that I've been shooting at.
Yeah.
I'll be like, look
The
at the
tree.
dead bodies.
Look
I
at the
did that.
tree.
There's a tree with 2 arrow holes in it. Or 2
I
arrows
said
sticking-
shooting at.
There's a
I'm not hitting
there's
them.
a dead wizard on the ground. There looks like a boss of some sort dead next to the body of Vanessa. But you see, I believe there are still 7
Sad.
bandits that are up and about, moving around, firing crossbow
Okay.
bolts or swinging weapons at people.
Oh, you should know that Mother Sylvester told us we had to leave. We are in the lead wagon as the protectors of the troop.
Of course, we're the ones who are
And
best
the
at it.
reason you did not come out sooner, we will discuss as soon as combat's over with.
Okay. I'm going to take the line that it wasn't my fault.
Actually, you
regardless of
could
what the
not
reason
wake
is.
up. Is the
See, it wasn't my fault. Excellent.
I mean,
So-
you're not lying.
Is there, so which of my allies here are in danger? I think I heard one of them had dropped a moment ago.
Vanessa's on the
Venice
ground,
is down.
and-
I have 2 hit
and
points.
Kenna is in melee with somebody.
How would we be able to tell how many hit points you have?
So is there any way I think I'd be able to flank someone for that bonus that you like to give us?
I got hit by a gigantic
Actually,
weapon.
yeah.
That's how you would know.
Smedley's up next to somebody as well. So it's Kenna and Smedley.
Well, I'm opposed to working with Smedley on general principle since he's not one of us. However, I'm also all about
Oh,
getting
you
my
say.
sneak attack damage, so screw it. I'll take the guy on the other side of Smedley. That person, are there 2 of the bad guys next to each other or just one?
Just one. They were
Okay.
somewhat spread out.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, I forgot to click the opportune strike. But assuming a 24 hits, it'll be a total of 16 damage.
All right, I'm not even going to write that down. So
That's
tell
my
me,
best friend, y'all.
Tell me where you hit.
Wait. Did you take
Thanks.
note of it?
I took very much note of it as the body hit.
Okay.
Wait. I have to do this right because apparently I'm getting critiqued on it. The body falls limply to the ground. Are you
Or in
happy
other words,
now?
the body hit the shore.
The body.
hit the shore. It needs a little blue pill. Although I have no critique for you just speeding us through that. All right, so there's probably nobody else in range. Actually, is there someone close enough I can throw my dagger at?
Yes.
I will throw my dagger.
Was there an enemy close enough he could throw his dagger at?
That's a target-rich environment.
I'll stab the one guy and throw my dagger at an enemy.
All right. Do you want to do one that has somebody standing next to it, or somebody who's the one Ken is fighting?
If there's one that it looks like, probably the one by Kenna, since she looks like crap.
We'll do that one. So
no offense. All right.
So does
you
Abe.
can have
None
three.
taken.
He is down as well. So
Oh, good.
that brings us down to 5.
What do you guys do without me? I'm done.
And like I said, as soon as we get done here with the combat, I'll tell you why you could not wake up. All right. So after that is Sidear.
Alright, so I will go up to the next closest one and continue with unarmed strike.
She's getting comfortable. I like it.
I think Mim put something in that tea.
I'm going to ask your ma'am here in a minute. Because I know it ain't my water.
There's something in there.
She must have had tea.
I don't even have the energy to critique you. God.
Okay, so,
Like, I heard it.
It's just, yeah.
So the
It's great.
unarmed strike, you hit for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
He takes it. He's still standing.
And then I will bonus action hit him again.
Same hit, more damage. He's down. So we're down to 4.
Shattered another jaw.
This time, the whole side of his face is all hamburger
Nice.
as he falls to the ground.
And then I'll use the rest of my move to go up to the next one and just
As
wait.
his body hits the shore.
Yes.
Instead of looking at me with that look you do so well, why don't you tell me what you're going to do?
Well, do I have advantage on this attack?
No.
No.
There's nobody there. Just you.
Okay.
Actually, there's nobody there because it fell to the ground after Sayre shot it.
Okay. Well, is there another one in range I could get to?
Yes, there is.
Okay, then I'll try and hit that one.
Okay.
Oh. Is there still one there?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So 2 plus 0?
Hmm?
Oh, I see. That's the. I see. So the crit's not set up on that one, but
That's what I was looking at.
so that'd be 10 for bludgeoning and then
Then the 2 for the
rage.
Okay. So you're the one getting critiqued this time. You kill this guy. Why don't you tell me what happens next? Or explain exactly how you dispatched him.
I'm assuming I'm not tall enough to hit him on the head.
She does have advantage, doesn't she? Have you used any of your advantages yet?
No, I meant for advantage for flanking. Because I did not realize that the one that went down was the one in front of me.
Well, chat's reminding that you did have advantage.
I saw
Is a possibility.
Mother, go away!
So, describe how you dispatch this individual, please.
Well, I get into stance and I prepare my mace and I swing right up into his gut and a loud cracking sound echoes
Ugh.
through the trees. And he falls limply
To the ground.
All right, so y'all caught that, right? Boss is dead. Vanessa's unconscious. Give me that roll. If you can do it openly if you want, or you can do it quietly to me if you want. So just / whisper.
On your character sheet, you can see.
It says DM.
Yep. It says GM or public above inspiration.
Okay, noted. Shailene.
How many are left? I mean, good lord.
There are 4 left.
Okay. Are any next to
No.
the No, okay. I am going to again run to the other side of the wagon and try and hide on the back side there.
Give me a stealth check. You think you are hidden?
Okay. I'm going to take aim with my bow
And
at one of them I can see.
Yep. Fire one roll.
All right.
Fire away.
Take off my opportune strike. A 20 to hit for 5 piercing.
We'll take your 5 piercing.
Okay. And then my movement. How far away is Vanessa from me?
About 30 feet.
Convenient. I'm going to go ahead and run that 30 feet to get next to her. So that way I can...
That's a nasty...
On my next...
That's a nasty wound on her shoulder. Just at first glance.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to try next turn stabilizing.
Alright. What the hell? Is that you?
Who, me?
Yup.
That's you?
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Okay, gotcha.
Smedley's in chat.
Yes, I see that. Alright, so that's your turn. Kenna, you see...
There's none next to me, correct?
Correct. There are
Right.
currently 4 spread out throughout the woods around you.
'Cause I'm gonna try to move like further away from them because I'm like hurting real bad.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my crossbow at one of them.
Fire away. Now you're going to shoot your crossbow at one that's been hit or not been hit? Because one has been hit by an arrow.
All right, I'll fire at that one then.
Alright, so that'll take that down. There are now 3. And those 3 will randomly pick 3 of you to shoot at. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. Can't.
I'm close to one of them.
Yeah, well, one's going to hit you. That's right, you're right up. No, you killed the one you ran up on.
Oh, I was standing beside one when I attacked and then used my movement at the end of the...
Okay, well, I probably just overheard
Gosh dang it.
That's fine.
You're the first one I roll against anyway, so...
Woohoo!
That's going to be a natural lag. And I got to roll again, a d6 again, because one of them's to Vanessa. Vanessa's down. There it goes. That's going to be 8 to hit.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, actually, we now have another player.
Oh.
So I should roll a d8 instead of the d6s. Alright. So another one shoots at you for 21 to hit. Sadir.
Me?
Yes.
Ooh, I'll take it and like it.
5 points bludgeoning. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
5 points
What kind of
piercing.
arrows do they shoot?
That's an amazing arrow.
Read the wrong damage. I apologize. That's just...
They don't have one of those fancy halbows, right? Those are the bows that shoot halberds or anything.
No, but I want one so bad now.
They do now.
There's a reason we want one of those.
5 points piercing.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, last one's going to go against Smedley.
I thought I was 4.
I'm sorry, what?
Said I thought I was 4.
You were 4 if I rolled a d6. But when I rolled to add Rod in, I rolled a d8. And to be honest with you, when I rolled the d6, it rolled a 4. So this last hit's going to you one way or the other. Okay.
It's not fair.
Certain amount of sass good. Making the DM target you bad.
Bad.
So we'll go ahead and let you... wait a minute. No, the 17 was to hit you, Sadir, correct?
21 to hit me.
5 was to roll. 14 plus...
Mine was 21.
17 to hit you, Smedley.
No.
What?
17 doesn't hit Smedley.
Shit.
Noted.
You still don't know what hits me?
No, new tank.
I don't ask. I don't look them. I can look them up and have them on my sheet in front of me if I wanted to, but I'll let you guys tell me. Hernan, there are 3 left standing.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Smedley apparently buried his mace like halfway in the gut of one of them, and you heard a resounding crack that echoed through the trees.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna put the bow down, or yeah, the heavy crossbow. Pull out my weapon, my shield, and I'm gonna make my way towards the crowd.
What's
And I'm
wrong?
gonna see if I can flank any of them. But I believe that's my action to
Okay.
draw.
I didn't hear you.
weapons.
That's what I was asking. All right, go ahead.
It's my action to draw weapons, I believe. So I'm gonna drop it, draw a weapon shield, and make my way in and start flanking if I can, just to be another body on the field and to help
Sweet.
if I can make my way to anyone.
So another target for me. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. So with that, Sayer.
All right. So there's a whole bunch of guys, and me no longer holding a dagger. I will, I guess, run up to one of them and give him a booming blade. There's someone who I can hopefully get some advantage on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy who's going to get it.
The one that Hernan ran up to.
Ugh, an 11's almost certainly a miss.
Just barely.
Yeah, oh, you know what? I have Favorite of the Gods. How about a 15?
15 will definitely hit.
Okay. So he can take 8 now and 6 more if he moves.
8 now. All right. Got it.
That's it, because I don't have a dagger. I'm done.
Sadir.
Ooh, ooh.
Did it hurt?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
So there's how many left? 2?
2 of them. Right. And then the other target-rich environment that you're so fond of.
Hey, yeah. That's why I'm punching everything. So I will run up to the next one and miss horribly.
Mm-hmm.
No, horribly would be worse.
And I will try to hit him again and miss again.
Yes. I feel like
And that's my turn.
Indiana Jones. Smedley. You see Sadir run up and start doing this whole jumping around, swinging his hands thing, and doesn't connect with anything. There's 2.
So what he does pretty much every day.
So what are you
Yeah,
doing?
generally distracting. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
This is going to be really dangerous for me, but I guess I'll go and help him. But he's not allowed to use Shock and Grasp while I'm over there.
Don't
Have
tell
they
me.
used it the whole time?
Don't tell me that. All right, so you run over. You have advantage no matter what you want to do. So
Do I get advantage from flanking, or just advantage?
well, let's see. Let's say there's 2 left. You can hit one on the way by, use one of your advantages, or you can get your advantage when you get up to him and get it for flanking. Because you still have 2 regular advantages to spend however you wish to do so. Either way, you get advantage.
The type of advantage doesn't affect the bonus you get from it. So
I know, I just didn't want to waste an advantage. I guess I'll just use an advantage and hit the one on the way up there.
All right. All right. So, as you see Smedley come running by to go help Sadir, thunk on the back of the head of the one facing you, Sadir, and it falls to the ground. The whole back of its head's like crushed in as well.
Wait, so he can reach that high? I am impressed.
Well, with a
Well, I mean, a
mace.
10-year-old
With
with
a
a giant
mace.
mace just run by, walk.
and say the top of his head.
Have you
instead
never
of
seen the
back.
videos of the kids and the wiffle ball bat and the?
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on. All right, so you're down to 1, and Vanessa, give me another roll.
No.
Noted. Shailene.
I am going to try and stabilize Vanessa.
Go for it.
My
gonna be
super
another-
duper medicine.
Poke the wound. Let me just plug it with my finger.
It's pretty good for
Incoming
me.
finger painting.
That's pretty good for me.
That is. You notice that she was bleeding out, and you were able to stem the flow of blood. You are now stabilized.
Okay. Guys, I used gauze this time. Learning.
So that was impressive.
Kenna, you're up.
You're still unconscious.
Just not dying.
All right, there's one left, right?
Yep, the one facing Sadir that hasn't been hit yet.
I'll do my best to hit him.
All right, I'll take it. Is that the only thing you can do?
Other than get further away from him, yeah.
All right. So it's his turn, and he's on you, Sadir, and he's not looking real good, so he knows if he runs, you're going to attack him. Might as well stay and fight. And a 9 misses. Hernan,
Yeah.
what you doing, brother?
Well, I'm gonna go see if I can. Is there anyone by the last guy?
Sadir.
All right, I'm gonna go flank
He's
him,
doing his best
and
Bruce Lee impersonation without any touching.
yeah, I'm gonna go flank him
Maybe I
and
should say Bruce Leroy.
try and give him the business.
Leroy!
Be like water.
23 for 11 damage.
Nice.
And you miss and hit me. Hey.
If you want, I guess.
No, that's not.
I was like, yeah, who are you aiming for? So that's enough damage to take him out. You want to describe it or no?
I run up and I just one big old swing and cleave it right in the back of his head, just splitting it about halfway down
And cover
and painting him in the
cover
process.
Sadir in the guy's blood as his head splits open and
Tongue's just lolling out.
What the?
And combat's over with. What are y'all doing? You have an unconscious finesse.
Can anybody heal Finesse since the healer's down?
No. I can't.
I have one healing potion left, and I have one charge on my wand.
On your lawn?
I gotta say, guys, that was one of our easier fights.
For
Really,
who?
was only one person unconscious.
I'm gonna go see
and
if
it's
I
not
can
me.
find.
I'm
gonna
not
see if I can
doing
find that
well.
wizard.
Does anybody else in the wagons behind us have anything that could heal her?
I'm sure.
I would search the boss.
All right, so
Yes, and the mage and all that.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
who's
Is to the
taking
mage.
Vanessa to see if he can find somebody to take care of her?
Well, I'll drag her with me since I only got 2 hit points.
Okay, so the two of you head and
Cool.
find somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody else is searching. Give me some investigation checks for those who are. I heard Shailene said she was. I heard Hernan said he was. Anybody else that I may have missed?
I was
This-
searching the boss.
Okay.
This is
Sadir-
for the wizard,
Sadir's a boss.
and then I'm gonna drag him back
Hernan's a
with me.
wizard, and I think Smedley just raised his hand. All right. So first of all, 12 for Hernan on the wizard.
For the wizard.
You find a quarterstaff. You find a rather fine set of blue-green robes that he was wearing, that he had with him. A box of 6 home-rolled cigars. A wand. A small wilted sprig of silverleaf. A broken ashwood wand, which seems to be useless. An empty potion bottle. A pouch full of mushrooms, berries, and nuts. A pouch with 5 lecks. 13 sylves. 12 cops. He also has something else. Let me guess, is another of those items that I don't have in here. Well, ain't that just a friggin' dandy. Alright, give me a second to find it for you and I'll show it to you. You find... Great.
I can see it. It's the book. It's just the background. So I found his spell book, basically.
You found a book. And on the cover of that book, it says... Zaranthian Ecology? The
ecosystem science. you know. So, how's the first word spelled? Zyranthium, or whatever.
ZYRANTHEAN.
Okay.
And the other item that you found looks, granted, when I do this, you're going to know something special about it. Something like that.
That's the quarterstaff?
Nope. That's the other. Looks like
so he had a wand and what looked like a broken wand?
A wand and what looked like a broken wand. That's the one that's not broken.
Okay. All right. That's the non-broken wand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, let's see. This looks to be a rather detailed book on ecology of the northwestern region of Zyranthian Republic. So that's what you know for now.
All right. Might keep that book for a rainy day if we're ever in that region, you know. Then we'll have if we ever need to scout for food or anything.
All right.
We'll know what's good and what's bad.
Let's see. I need to go back to the rolls. Shailene was rolling for, I guess,
just one of the goons that was there, but I rolled badly. I'm hoping I can maybe find an arrow or two I let loose, but
no. You find some light crossbow bolts, a great club, a light crossbow, and it's already closed. Other than that, not much on the couple that you were investigated. See, Smedley also investigated with a 13. You found the same thing, except for you found a couple small pocket knives, a few pieces of cheap jewelry, and I think with a 13, that's about all you found. You found 7 loose gold teeth as well. Sidear.
And a gooey item to Sidear for searching the boss.
Gooey item. Okay. Well, gooey item. Gotcha. So give me a 2d10. Okay, so you find, for some odd reason he wasn't using it, but you find this dandy thing in a sheath on his back.
Okay.
It is a great sword in design. And it looks like it's made of some pretty nice metal. You've seen this kind of metal before, so I'm going to say you're easily able to detect this is a great Ceric iron greatsword.
Okay.
Alright, and was that
nice.
Enough for that? Plus you also searched him pretty good, so you get his great axe, a light crossbow, about 12 bolts, well, we'll say 9 bolts. His armor is studded leather. He has a delicate bronze armband. He has a rolled up painting of a mountain lake with the title Silvar Tarn misspelled on its back. A leather pouch stuffed with twigs and a coin purse with 3 plats and 53 cops.
Okay.
Alright, I think that's it for you guys as in your investigation. You guys, the other two who went back to find a heal, you find one and you get some healing, so you're back to whatever you need to be back to. Actually, let's just do this. We'll say cure wounds on both of you, which is what, 2d8 plus...
Modifier?
3 or 4.
Let's say 4. So it's going to be 13 points for one of you. We'll say to the most important one, the one that's unconscious, takes 14 points. Second one will take 19 points.
Nice.
Well, can she have the 19 and I'll take the other one?
Being that she was the unconscious one, the first spell would have gone towards her anyhow.
Okay.
Alright, so with that, you're conscious. You have those items. You are... Alright, so you guys are dealing with that. Now, anybody who decides to ask can ask, but... where was I? Sayer, the reason you were not with them is because
Yes.
you could not wake. You wanted to, but you couldn't. Give me a moment to find what I already had before the encounter came up.
Can I go back to trying to get the body out?
Yes. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so, Sayer, as with the night before, the sickness racks your body. The waves of nausea are unrelenting. But then as quickly as it came, the nausea passes. You find yourself on your knees in a cold wetness as before, but now the ground is spongy and soft. The horrid smell still hangs in the air about you, covering you like a voluminous, grotesque robe.
Voluminous.
Thank you. Can't say limply tonight either, so. But seems to have no further effect. You do not know how you know it, but plague has consumed all who live. You are the last. Your breath is in heavy, infected air. You breathe in heavy, infected air. Take it in deeply into your lungs. To your horror, you savor the sickly sweet scent. Suddenly you hear a voice, calling your name, and beseeching you for aid. Far away you recognize the one calling. It is a girl. Someone you know, but you can't fathom who it might be. They are begging you to help them, pleading for you to save them. Then without warning, the voice is silenced. You awaken, your head is pounding in your skull, the voice unnamed still echoing in your mind. You cannot escape the feeling that one whom you love is in great peril. But you know not who, and you'll sleep no more tonight. So, you will have a restless evening this evening.
I mean, do I think I'm in peril?
You are certain that somebody in your group or somebody that you care about, and as far as
Well, I mean, you said someone I care about, so I went with the first person. Am I in peril? I mean, you guys are laughing, but you know I'm not wrong.
So you awaken to arrows kind of shooting through sticking in the tarp. So you think, yeah, you might be a little bit of peril at least. That much.
All right.
Who's in peril? Sayer, then Shailene, then whoever.
So,
and the rest of the group.
So, Hernan, Sadir had something to say?
Yeah, so I would beckon him over and be like, you want to take a look at these? Because I don't think I can use them.
Let me take a look. And, I didn't see you throwing anything out there except for that one firebolt. Want a staff? You might be able to use this quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more your style than normal sword or something.
We'll see if I can use this. So
it's all wood,
Yes.
so you shouldn't really have to worry about anything, I don't think.
It's a typical quarterstaff a monk can use.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works for your particular type of monk, but
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, what about you, Shailene? You want to come over here real quick?
Yeah. What's going on? I'm holding a light crossbow. I found this.
Oh, I mean, that looks like something you could use. I found this. I hold up the wand. That's not the broken-looking one. Here, why don't you take a look at that? And I'll hand you that wand that I found. The non-broke wand that you showed me.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, I also found this book. It's about ecology. Might come in useful. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Vanessa would get a kick out of that book.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about nature. And you like clothes, don't you, Sayer? That wizard over there. He's got some fancy, smancy robes.
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
Sorry, Ron.
I do like to look. No. I do like to look good. He wasn't wrong.
I mean, all of a sudden you came out of nowhere with some nice silk clothing when we were going to the willow tree.
It's fair.
I'm trying to remember how I did that.
You took off the dead body that was thrown off
the
ship.
You weren't here.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't remember how I did that.
There was a body that fell from an airship, and then you stayed behind a little, and then you had some fancy silk robes.
So
That
silk
sounds-
Not
clothes,
robes, but
not
clothing.
robe,
Yeah, silk clothing, not robes.
So, Kenna, how are you trying to get the body out? Like, do we turn around and see you waiting in this water, or are you still trying to fish it out?
I'm trying to fish it out.
So, can you use that quarterstaff off the bridge to try and push the body closer?
Sure.
Well, I mean, this great axe has a tiny bit of reach, not much more than normal. But, I mean, are they both Serric iron? Great axe and great sword?
Great axe is just a regular great axe. The sword
Alright, great
itself
sword,
is a Serric iron.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he's kind of like in the middle of the river, so he's not close to shore, and I don't know how deep the water is.
If
That's why I
anybody
figured
would
out.
love to draw me some fan art of Huranan with all these Serric iron weapons strapped to him all over the place.
Well, that's
would
what I
love
was
to
thinking.
see
I was
it.
thinking once we got back to camp, it's like, I'm going to
We're
put
gonna
those
change his name to
away.
Gilgamesh.
I need a bag of holding. Because it's just like, dagger, 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 sword, 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 sword.
What
Meat
you need
hooks.
the thing
I
is,
got
you
meat
need,
hooks.
you need like a bag of holding on wheels, like kind of long and
Just
shaped
walk
like
along,
a golf
ching,
bag.
ching, ching, ching,
A
ching.
golf bag.
No, you want a golf bag of holding.
Oh,
Oh my
just a
gosh.
golf bag would be perfect.
You know,
One
and
for today.
you know,
the
just
great sword.
get like a Jeeves. Jeeves, we're dealing with the beholder. What weapon do you recommend?
Ah,
I suggest the great swords.
Serric
something
iron
like
great
that.
sword.
a
Yes.
black
Yes.
pudding. Oh, it's fine. I'll just start
No,
with
no,
this.
you need the moles.
Shing. Oh, nope. Now this one, because that one's destroyed. Shing. Let's go with this one now.
Well, if they're going to get destroyed, so here, use the 3 wood.
Other known as the Great Club. Alright, so you fish the body out. You find nothing remarkable about him. Matter of fact, he is completely unidentifiable other than the fact that it's a male.
I mean,
Well, I feel like
hope
we
that
should-
was obvious, and we didn't just,
I think we should give him a proper burial, though.
who was he?
I don't know.
I think we better just
Bait.
keep going on. We got
You say
places to
burial,
go.
I say
I don't think we should deal with this guy. He's not part of the troop. I don't think it's our problem. I say we just keep going.
So, with the brigands defeated, with your passive perception, you do see Vestia kind of seated a little high on the wagon, looking around. I'd wager that trail leads to their camp, more likely than not. We can't take the chance that more of them will attack the rest of the wagons as we pass. We'll have to clear them out. Not to mention, we could always use any supplies and coin they've stolen off less fortunate travelers.
Very true.
They should be no trouble for my mighty Zatis.
Here, before we go,
Let's
why
go.
don't you hold on to this for me, and I'll just give her the leftover change that I picked up before. What I found off of that guy. Just
Alright.
they can carry that. So.
Does
I'll remove
anybody
that
have
for
a
myself.
pearl?
Let me check. No.
Hold on. No.
It's not a weapon. I don't carry it.
I mean, I've
I
got.
could hit somebody with it, but
I was just gonna say I could.
I mean, I got this necklace. It's a necklace.
I'm
Let me
sorry.
check.
I don't
No.
think she asked for a necklace of pearls.
Why do you?
I mean,
why do you need a pearl, my dear?
well, we found this interesting wand, and I was thinking I could rest and focus my learning with the identify spell and be able to see what it is. But I need a pearl. It's a very specific component for this spell. You see.
Yeah.
Why don't you go check that mage? He had some funky stuff on him. Maybe he has like a component pouch or something that might have it.
Well, I mean, I'm in the middle of checking the mage, so it might not be there by the time she gets there.
I mean, I didn't look too hard. I saw
a
he had
cool
some
wand,
mushrooms or
maybe.
something, but yeah, I didn't see if he had any.
Well, if we
fancy stuff.
don't have one, I'll wait to identify it. I just figured I would ask if we're going to go try and clear out a camp of bandits. It might be nice to have a
I mean,
pretty badass wand.
I
maybe.
now have a great sword or a great axe. I can use them, but they're not really what I typically use. And then
I'm
I
good
have
weapon-wise.
Sadir's favorite hook.
Is Vanessa back
have we
as
named
well.
that hook yet?
Sadir is currently
Rump
being
roast.
burned
I
to
am
death.
back.
Vanessa, you should look at this this book that they found.
Ooh, ecology. Very interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, it might interest you. He had it on him, so
Yeah, very interesting.
it's kind of your speed, I think.
I appreciate this a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, if
I
we're
mean-
ever in that area, then maybe that book could come in extremely helpful.
And where is it from?
ZYRANTHE,
CYR.
okay.
Xyranthe.
And then
Thank
was
you.
it IN? Was the last two?
Ian. E-A-N.
Ian. All right. So yeah,
Zaranthian.
however you Zaranthian, northwest of
Everything
the
all right,
region.
Side here? Things
Okay.
getting a little heated on
Thank
chat.
you.
Yeah, Smedley just burned him.
I'm watching and listening.
Returning the favor.
This is fine.
So,
We now
Vanessa,
know who the Lich is.
anytime you make a nature check or an animal handling check when dealing with the flora and fauna of the Zaranthian region, you get a +2 bonus to it.
Very cool.
Now, as far as your pearl's concerned, you're able to get one. Somebody in the troop has one. How long is it going to take you to cast your spell?
Well, I have to. I can't. I have to memorize it. So
don't
it
even
would
have-
be after my next rest.
Okay, so you don't even have it learned yet.
Right.
All right.
But it's in the available spell
will
list that I
give
have.
it to you that somebody in the troop is able to identify it for you.
Here's the pearl.
Yeah,
Do the
we
thing.
know- we know someone.
So, yes, this is typically called a Wand of the War Mage.
Oh.
So, if you know what that does. +1 to hit with spell attacks, ignores half cover when making spell attacks.
Oh man, I could use that.
Oh, yeah. So could Smedley. When he casts Rage.
Yeah.
I'd love to
I cast Fist.
Alright, so with that, what you guys like to do?
Oh, we're identifying stuff?
Well, I had the pearl to pay for it, though.
But
What do you need identified?
the staff that Hernan
wooden
gave
staff.
me? Okay, cool. I'm going to whack people with
It's
it.
a simple quarterstaff, so you have the quarterstaff stats and stuff you can.
Sweet.
Yep.
Thank you.
Because I think that's a D6, D8, or is it D8, D10? It's
a good
kind of
question.
versatile, I believe.
Versatile, if you use 2 hands, it increases it, but I want to say it's a D68, but I could be wrong.
I want to think that. Yeah, that sounds kind of right.
We're gonna
That way you
have
can
to,
give them a good whack and then a punch.
We're gonna have to go check out their camp and get rid of them. And
Yep.
crap.
Yeah, make our way there. I suggest we try and do it sneakily, if at all possible.
Alright, so is that what you guys are doing?
How's that sound to everyone? That sound good?
Yeah, I
What
think we're
Mother
going to have
Vestia
to.
wants us to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already walking that way.
Hey, let's slow down and be a little careful about this.
You know, before we go any further,
Careful?
let's. Does anybody need to take a quick break? Because I know we went past the 9 o'clock deal because we started a little late.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be nice.
I mean, I could take a restroom
So we
break.
take a restroom break right quick,
It's a thing.
and that way we can also discuss, since we started a little late, if you guys want to go a little later than our usual time.
Okay.
Is that good for everybody?
Okay.
Sweet. So we are going to take ourselves a little bit of a 5-minute bathroom break for anybody who needs to go relieve themselves. Because, you know, not all of us wear diapers when we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, even though you should, right? Is that what I heard? No?
I mean, dedicated players or whatnot.
I'll just keep a bottle right here. I mean,
Oh, 2-liter, yeah.
Well, I have a Shiwi. We're fine.
all right. Anyway,
Wait.
on that note, we will see you guys in about 5 minutes or so.
Welcome back.
Okay. I was going back live.
Okay, going back live now.
Oh, we were already live.
Sorry.
I already clicked it when he said Rod left. I was like,
No, sorry. I was like, everyone just BSing. I can take 5 seconds.
That's cool. So for chat, yes, a magic item from the DMG. Well, magic item. An item from the DMG has been chosen for Sideer. So give me a moment to bring.
Hey, can you give him something that improves his accuracy?
I can only give him items. I can't make miracles.
Okay, fair enough.
I know something that does that, but I kind of just gave it away.
Yeah.
The wand, if oh well.
So give me the 2D.
I mean, it could be given back to him. It's not like I'm going to use that very much.
You said what? Sorry, Dan.
What did I say? 2D.
I have a feeling Smedley's not looking like that anymore.
Yeah, Smedley.
By the time Smedley's like 12, they're gonna be the most rugged, absolutely chiseled and torn up 12-year-old around.
Still picking their nose.
They're just oof.
Okay, so give me a 2D10 roll. The first 10 is gonna be your 10 slot, of course. Look at that high roll. All right.
Just easy for you.
It just picks the table. Now give me an actual D100. What's up, little man? Hey.
C-E.
Hi.
Huh? What? Huh?
What up,
What's
guy?
What's up?
Hi.
Oh.
Yeah.
He can't hear a word you guys are saying.
Hey, smooth with it, though. He's like, nah, I got to go, bro.
It's okay. We didn't want to have a conversation anyway. It's cool.
So you rolled that D100?
I did.
You like those
14.
low rolls, don't you?
I'm trying to keep you from having to count.
You don't have to count. You already put it on
It's a
this.
chart.
It's a chart. It's the smallest chart there is.
Yeah, I know.
It's the smallest
You know the feeling?
chart there is.
I mean, that's the story of my life. But anyway, let's continue on.
So as you're searching or getting ready to hit the path, you notice a little glint off to the side near the water, and you find a potion of healing.
Can it be
It's-
blue?
It is red.
Oh,
It's not blue, it's red.
It could be blood. Be careful.
you want to trade? I turned it up and drink it.
Are you not feeling that well?
Well, a little bit.
I mean, we probably, yeah.
That
if we're
actually
gonna go,
gives me a good idea. Keep going.
Really? On that note?
I'm
You need
about
4
to roll
plus
a
2?
thing.
Are you getting hit points back?
Yeah.
Sadir,
Mhm.
are you able to use wands?
No, I don't think so. I can. Simple weapons and short swords.
To this wand that would give you a +1 to spell attack wouldn't be helpful for you.
Let me check.
I don't know if
Well,
monk could use
'Cause
it
he-
because of the type of
Yeah, I
nature
don't
of it.
know. That's what
That's
Yeah,
more
it's
of
one of those
a,
things.
for your.
Is
who-
it caster strictly,
I
or
think
like
it's-
if I was an Eldritch Knight, would I be able to use that? You
what?
know?
Give me a second, because there is restrictions on it. It does require attunement, but it doesn't say any more than that. Because I know certain ones are like
Yeah,
passive.
class,
Warlock,
or you have to have
wizard,
certain wisdom.
spellcaster in
But
general.
War Mage, I don't think is one of them. I think it's strictly a caster. So he might
Yeah,
not be able
so-
to, but any of the casters in the group should be able to use it and gain the benefit.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
But
it's
but
one
I
of those
have the
things.
magic initiate feat because that's how I have fireball in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
I
was
think
just
that
gonna-
weapon says attunable by
Yeah.
spellcaster.
Does it say that, or
feat? Wand of the War Mage? I'm fairly certain it does.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
pretty
I
sure it's
have.
tied to the.
I can type it in real quick. I have D&D up.
Oh, sweet, go for it. I mean, I've got it up too, but it'd probably take me a little bit to get there.
It says requires attunement by a spellcaster. I'm looking.
All right, you got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I will pass. I can't use it. I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks, Rob.
Um,
And Kurt.
yeah, that helps a lot. Okay, then I'm going to say, hey, Kenna, I feel like you would probably be able to use this more than me. I don't really attack with my spells, but you have a few that have attacks, correct?
I have a lot that have.
Okay. Well, here, maybe you can make some use of this then, because I can't, and
Okay.
Nobody ever offers things to me.
Thank
Why
you.
is that?
I mean,
I just always forgotten.
You
that.
have all the things, my dude.
did you pick
I
the
only
guy's
have this
robes
one
off of
ring
him?
that's. Well, of course I did.
All right, so yeah, you got some fine robes. They're what, blue and green?
Yeah, but
well, I mean, I feel
And now
like
there's a
as
naked mage in the middle of the street.
Naked dead mage.
No, he's in the trees.
bonus. No.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I feel like you wouldn't really get the use out of it. I know you'd like to have things because they're cool, but I want to make
it'd
you.
just be nice if sometime, that's all. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm okay.
I mean, you want more daggers? I mean, you can just put them all around your belt, and then you can just keep throwing them.
Wow, talk about trying to play.
Here,
the game.
come here.
No, thanks. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
good.
look.
I
No,
go
look,
back
look,
to where
look,
I was
stop.
sleeping, and it's just like open. I got 10. Pick your poison.
So you've had 10
Somebody
this
felt
entire
bad for
time
him.
and just never thought to share any.
I've told you, I have all kinds of stuff on me.
Yes, but you never said, here, have some stuff.
Hey,
I have
Sire, what's
before. I
that
said
shiny
take
thing
whatever you
over there?
need.
There.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I will just take these hand-me-down clothes because apparently that's what everyone feels my value is.
Do you see that shiny thing over there? What is that?
Which?
Throw me a D.
The one you're about to
D10.
get?
Oh,
What's that?
Throw me 2d10.
Oh, okay. I didn't have the Twitch thing open.
very cool.
I just wanted to play, RP at Diva for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Huh? A 1.
I mean, do you want? I got Serika and short sword.
No. I already have that. No. I just really this is just he's being a diva. That's it. It was just being a diva.
Hence
Yeah.
the eye rolls and okay.
Yeah, it's just I'm just giving you. Here.
No.
No.
And,
Okay.
and look, so
Don't
I
teach him that gets him things.
she's wrong. She's right. She's not wrong at all. Yeah, I realized with Sire, he doesn't seem to care about money and stuff. It's more about the taking than the having. He feels rewarded taking something from someone. Having it is it's crap to keep track of, and he's too lazy for that.
Note to self: take his things and have him steal them back. He will be a very satisfied.
Yeah, take his ring off of him. I'm sure he'd love that.
No, it's my ring. I'm not giving
Good
this
luck.
up. That's right. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck getting it.
You'd have to cut my hand off.
I got an axe.
No. We have to go do this thing. Come on, we have to go do the
Yeah.
thing
So
with the
we go.
bandits and the thing.
you see something shiny sticking out of the mud off to the side of the riverbank before you start to walk away.
And I try to take it as quiet.
Very quietly, seeing as how your mic just cut out.
Yeah. I try to be as sneaky as I can, just because that seems to be my MO.
All right, so give me a sleight of hand since Shailene decided to roll a perception.
Well, I know, so I'm going to watch him like a hawk. I won't say anything.
I did not technically have advantage on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything, but he will hear
That's
me
what you
just.
see sticking out of the mud.
Ooh,
Just the
it's
tip.
got another red gem,
So nice little
just
red
like
gem
your
on it.
ring.
I couldn't see exactly what that was.
Nobody could.
Can you see it?
It
now?
Well, the
looks
problem
like
is,
a-
it's other people are talking, so I gotta pin his video. So
Oh, so yours
I
pops
will
up and around.
sleight of hand. Yeah, mine does and moves around.
Okay.
So I will sleight of hand and take it, and of course everyone sees.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
that's a pretty dagger.
Yeah, I was
Rob,
gonna
ping
say,
his-
is that a
ping his
dagger or
video
a short
again.
sword?
Looks like a dagger. Dan, can you put that up again for
it
him?
kind of does.
Or just tell me what the. I mean, I'm going to go take it so you can tell me what
You
type
gotta
of
see
weapon.
it.
I did see it.
The whole thing?
Oh.
Oh, that looks like it's on fire.
It is.
Yeah, it looks like a flame tongue of
That
sorts,
sword
maybe.
is on fire. Yep, the whole night.
It is.
Don't
a
hurt
short
yourself
sword,
with it.
I
He's
would never
not
hurt
Sadir.
myself.
He's gonna be fine.
And yeah, it's a flame tongue. His story, what is it? Story blade with a considerable history, and is even rumored to be. Well, we'll go on that later. But yeah, it's a very fancy-looking short sword at the moment.
Nice.
If he cuts himself, it's going to hurt him really bad.
Well, of course.
Only if you
No,
activate.
it won't. I'm like immune to fire.
I'm kind of.
You know,
So-
we
Smedley
know
gotta
I'm
do
not.
your
We all
thing.
know.
Until you have a proper
Smedley does,
chance to
okay.
check it out, unless you want to get somebody to identify it before you pull away.
I'd have
Is that just it does extra fire damage if he knows about it, or is it like a +1
It's
as well?
attunable.
You got-
No, flame tongues are you have to attune. If it's a flame tongue,
It is.
It might not
It is
be.
a flame tongue.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'd have to attune to it.
Yeah, but-
to it.
I'm curious if that's a +1 or how those work. Or is it just
Um,
strictly normal short sword does
normal
fire
short sword
damage as
with
well?
with fire damage?
Okay.
Adds fire damage
Yeah,
on
they're
top of
they're.
it.
He's nice.
Now,
That's
It's
very
very
cool.
nice.
Did you
And
did you
Smedley
want to
got a
go ahead and
gooey
get
reward.
identified? We'll just go ahead and give it identified for you.
Yeah, well, it takes a short rest to attune to it as well.
Right.
Yeah, it does take an hour.
So this
Yeah,
sword
so
has a
I'll
number
leave
of
it.
charges equal to your level. As a bonus action, you can expend one or more charges. For each charge expended, the sword deals an additional d6 fire damage on the next successful hit. It regains
Oh, okay. So slightly different.
2 charges plus 2 charges for every 5 levels you possess each day at dawn. Well, it recharges 1d4 charges plus 1d4 charges for every 5 levels you possess. So
Okay.
And those levels are actual character levels. Oh, that's interesting.
So it's also 1d6 damage, which is the same as a short sword, I believe.
Yeah,
And once
I
it's
got that.
activated, of course, it's an extra d6 of fire damage. It is finesse and light. So,
Cool.
and you can thank Galanet for that. So
I do.
Smedley,
I appreciate it, especially since I was really just trying to RP a little.
You found something.
Congratulations.
You took it from the ground.
Chat knows how to take care of Sayer.
What they're saying is, "Hey, Rod, we want you to whine a lot. I have heard, and I will do that."
I knew it.
Chat. Smedley, roll me a d20.
No good deed, guys. No good deed.
Smedley, disadvantage on every attack roll from here on out.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
Strange how that works, yeah.
You gain a permanent hit point.
Ooh, that's
Nice. It's great for Barbarian. That's like an extra 2 hit points.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if you rage. All right, so you guys are you are taking the trail to try to find this camp, correct?
I think we
Yeah.
should be kind of stealthy about this, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
we should be stealthy. I agree with that.
Well,
Aren't we always?
I mean, some of
I
us.
don't know. Let's see.
No.
I would like to, if it's okay with everybody else. Oh, Vanessa. Look at that.
Oh, not too bad on my end either.
I would like to
Super
yield.
sneaky.
I'd like to not do anything special. Yep.
I'm seeing a nice little mix here.
Hold on. I'll pray
Got the
before.
highs and
Tiebreaker?
lows.
Sorry, that is just a 17. I keep forgetting to uncheck that stupid button.
We got people up here and people down here.
Yeah, I am not stealthy. I just am not.
Well, you and Smedley make me look really good, though.
So everybody thinks they're hidden,
It's
Yep.
as good as it's gonna get.
even though it's, kind of sounds like she's stomping on tree limbs every 3 steps, and Smedley's mace is bouncing off something on his hip. But you think you're hidden.
Hey, Vanessa, while you're up there, since you are
I said
super
Vanessa.
good with nature stuff,
Yes.
maybe you could try and track these this path for anything that would look out of normal naturey zones.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
I would have picked up my bow when we got done there. I wouldn't have left it laying there.
Alright,
Would have brought it with me.
I actually
Ah,
kind of assumed
nothing.
as much.
+2. That's an 8.
Ooh.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, so there isn't much to the camp. Several dead, rotting trees have fallen in the area, leaving a number of stumps and logs, which the brigands use as makeshift seats. Ragged sheets of canvas form crude tents. A central fire pit burns low into embers, releasing a thin tower of gray smoke. Rakshas, Rocket, like I said,
Raucous.
Raucous, R-A-U-C-O-U-S.
Raucous.
Raucous.
Laughter erupts as the brigands drink and share lewd stories. It were the ogre's thumb in his pocket the whole time, eh? What are y'all doing? Oh,
How many of them are there?
Surprise round.
Surprise, mother!
Not
Yeah,
you.
how many people does it look like there are?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Let's see. First of all, I'm going to. Well, let me share this to you guys and then share it to everybody else.
Okay.
And give me a perception.
The art in this thing is just gorgeous. I do have
Yeah.
to say.
Yep. I think I've even said that since day one.
That was
I
a
mean-
fine job. They made me look good, so yeah, it's a fine job.
It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous.
Okay, we got a 19, we got a 12, we got a 21.
Perception, you say?
Yes. Shailene sees all.
Yep. I didn't do too great.
Well,
Didn't do
fine.
horrible.
You guys see what looks like five more of those. I guess you'd call them low-ranking soldiers. You see another pretty good-sized boss-looking fella and another one of those wizards, all sitting around drinking and having a good time. So, I will clear this. Click your character, please. Roll your initiative.
Man.
Bless you. Alright, get mine rolled. Let's see, first we'll go to the brigands. Now the boss. Sometime today?
Hey.
Maybe.
Hasn't rolled yet.
Taking its time, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so. 18. What's the last one? Alright, so put this in descending order, and I'll call them out. Kenna, 21.
Yep.
Sadir, 20.
Yep.
Sayer, 14.17.
Yep.
Vanessa, 14.16.
Yep.
What does that put you guys' modifiers at?
He's better than me.
So 14 was the mage. That's a +1 modifier. Both of you guys have higher than +1, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's in the right order. 12 for Hernan.
Yep.
And Hernan, your
12-17.
12-17. That makes
Yep.
your dex
3 modifier.
3 modifier. Okay, you're better than theirs, so you go before they do. Shailene, 8.
Yeah.
Smedley, 8. Okay, so you think you're hidden. What would you like to do, Kenna?
I pretty much know I suck at stealth, so I'm just gonna shoot one of them, or try to.
All right, which one?
I'm going after the boss.
Is there a surprise round, or are we just going right into it?
You do get a surprise round because
Just
you are hidden. I rolled a 3 on my perception check to see if I could. So even though
Wow, even I'm
Damn.
hidden. That's
They're
weird.
having fun. Would that be advantage then with that? If it's a surprise round, they don't know,
advantage on your attack
know that
roll,
we're
my
there.
bad. Thank you.
Oh. We'll take whichever one's better, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I need all the help I can get.
It's still a 15, but I got.
And you're going for the boss. You
Yep.
nail the boss for 5 points of damage.
Woohoo!
And
I'm hiding behind a tree.
this one
shooting
does
at
look a tad bit tougher than the other one you faced.
Mhm.
Just to give you an idea. Alright, so that was your turn. Sadir.
I reach into my pocket
Uh-huh.
and I pull out a little pinch of poof powder
Uh-huh.
and use it on myself.
Yes.
What
And-
kind of powder?
Poof powder.
Oh, poof.
Yeah.
is that like
Oh,
what
you
you
said
do after a
poo
bath?
powder. I know. I
No,
thought you said
I have no poo powder.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
he-
did you make your own substance?
Yeah, he scraped it up from, the house and then put it in
That's
a
what I was
mortar and
thinking.
pedestal.
He did a firebolt on it to dry it out.
Yes.
It's actually the ashes of my pants, but I call it poof powder. And I will take my action to move and try to get up beside him. And can anybody guess? Anybody guess? I will try shocking grasp.
Oh, really?
Oh, at advantage. Sorry. For 24-11.
Okay. Sorry, I was getting interrupted.
No, you're fine.
So the shocking grasp is going to be the advantage rolls. What this is? So 20 to hit, and you're rolling for.
Boss.
The boss.
So with that, it's 11 points of lightning damage. I will take that 11 points of lightning damage.
I will spend a key point.
Mm-hmm.
Unarmed strike.
For 6 more points.
And unarmed strike.
And it's a 13.
Yeah.
You just missed him with that one.
Gotcha.
It's almost
Go
as
ahead.
if he just slapped your hand out of the way at the last second.
And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Excellent. Now it's surprise round, so let me skip the boss. Sayer.
Now it's
All right. So there are a couple of them. I think you said there are some that I should get my. There. Well, actually, we get to sneak on all of them, wouldn't we?
Yes, you would.
Any of them already been shot?
The boss has been punched a couple times and hit with something.
Crossbow or something.
Crossbow.
Crossbow. Yeah.
All right,
Like
then
crossbow.
I will rush up and give him. What sort of weapons does he have?
He looks like he has a great axe and a light crossbow.
Excellent. Shield?
No, he doesn't
Are
have
you
a
asking
shield.
if he has one?
Yeah, I'm asking if he has one.
No, you don't see no shield.
Okay. So then I will run up and hit him with the short sword. 17?
17 hits.
Excellent.
And
So,
describe.
17 damage.
Yeah, he had 3.
Oh.
So how did you describe how you took out the boss?
I
Yes,
like
that's
hitting people in the belly, stabbing them in the belly.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right.
So he runs up, hits him from one side of the stomach, slides it off to the other side, and just pretty much.
Yeah, I feel that that's a pretty nasty,
Eviscerated.
hit.
So he's standing there for a few seconds trying to put everything back in place before he falls to the ground, finally bleeding out.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Did you see what he had for lunch?
Sadir
tacos.
did. It's all over him. It's all over his feet.
not again.
You're covered in blood. Now you're covered in organs and goo.
Another thing, since it was the
organ
intestines.
meat. What?
It was the intestines that you got when you slit open the stomach. So
He can make more poo powder.
Now you just grab him and go to the next guy and wrap it around him. And
all right. So
No, that's what Smedley will do.
Vanessa, you're up.
your own garrote with intestines.
Who's closest to me?
Intestines.
Pick a target. It doesn't really matter at this point in time. The cat
The cat.
is closest to you.
Yeah. Yes, he is. I'm gonna primal savagery the nearest guy.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I have 6 people left. If I roll a 6, it's the mage. It's
That's
not.
at advantage, correct? So you'd want to roll.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I didn't roll at advantage. I'm
Just
sorry.
Roll it again. And we'll stick with this damage if you do any better. But you're going against a brigand, so that one does
Yeah,
hit.
well,
You're-
it did better.
25 is pretty good.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just shy of being a critical hit. So, but I will take the 11 points of damage, and you eviscerate this guy. So we're down to 4.
Rah.
Oh, that mage is just gone already, huh?
No, that wasn't the mage.
Oh, that was someone else.
That
Okay.
was one of the regulars. The mage was a 6 rolling a d6, and I rolled a 2. So,
Gotcha.
all right. So that was you. Mage's turn next round if he survives. Hernan, you are up.
I'm going to be in the woods, plant my shield, crossbow out above, and I'm going to aim at the mage.
Okay.
23 for 5 points of
5
damage.
whole
Ooh.
points of damage.
Yeah, that's a 2 on the d10.
Well, it is a mage. I'm sure he doesn't have a whole lot. He's only got like 75. That brings him down to, what's that, 68? Something like that?
Oh, if he had 75, that brings him down
70.
to 70. Yep. Bonus action. All right. Got 2 shots again.
Alright, bandits go next round. Shailene.
Am I able to position myself in the middle if I were to run up and be in a spot where 20-foot radius would not hurt my party members that ran up?
No.
Okay.
Because
In that
they're like
case-
on this side of it. Unless you want to run through them and take an attack of opportunity, then yes. I will allow
But
it.
I would be able to have that 20-foot range and not hit my party if I did that.
Yeah, you're right. 20 foot. You need 20 foot.
Yeah.
So, no.
Yeah.
Unless you
Okay.
dash,
Nope, that's cool.
bonus action, dash, and action move.
No, it's okay.
Or roll limit,
I'll
whatever.
just
You know what I'm talking
instead.
about, right?
Yeah. I just didn't know if I could get into the middle of them and not hurt
You could.
my own.
You'll have to use your.
But I couldn't do anything then
No,
when I got there.
Use your bonus action to dash.
Mhm.
Use your move action. And that'll get you past them. And still have the 20 foot to use your action for whatever it is you're trying to do.
Okay, I want to do that.
But I do get attack of opportunity against you on the way by.
Yeah, I still want to do that.
Alright, I'll take my attack then.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm going to miss you with a whole, what is that, 10?
Cool. I'm going to be in the middle of them,
No,
and I'm
yes,
going to. I'm going to let loose my Lotus of Blades. It's a 20-foot radius, and everybody needs to make a DC 14 deck save.
Alright, so it's 5 left. So the first 4 will be those guys, and the 5th one will be the mage. Okay. DC 14, deck save. Failure.
Oh, that's cool.
Failure. Pass. Failure. Damage is 21.
Yep.
And
Or half for the fails.
Ow.
Okay. So
Nice.
there's
I just go in the middle, and in my head, I just go and I like slam down my arms, and these Lotus of Blades just like project out from me.
so
And that's a stamina point that I'm using.
all these blades shoot out, and you guys pretty much just see these guys being cut to ribbons, and you hear this one small whisper in the sea of sound go, "I live." Person.
I look,
That's what we're
free
down
action
to?
of looking at them and going, for now. And that's it. I'm just there.
Smedley. There is a very, 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 very ragged-looking individual, barely standing, after all his compatriots just burst like balloons. What would you like to do?
I guess I could try and hit him.
You could try.
Do you still have an advantage
Yeah.
left over?
Yes. Which doesn't really matter because it's still a surprise round.
Oh.
So I do do you want me to
You have advantage.
just roll with it?
Yes. Do it with advantage.
You.
Because you still have one left after this.
Swag.
Well,
Rod, what's it usually mean when you say I live?
Usually it means you're at 1 hit point. However, I like to lie sometimes as a GM.
Yes, but after that, there's no lying. I mean,
Yeah. Sometimes, you know.
And Tara's like,
I also like to tell players after the fact, so I don't tell you when you get them. I'm like, they're like, yeah, 20 damage. I'm like, well, that's fine. I was at I live status, so
just
let the bodies hit the shore.
so yeah. That encounter didn't even go a full round. I'm sorry. Actually, it did. Just
no.
one
That's
forward.
awesome. Every now and then, players need to have something that goes their way.
One
Yeah.
forward.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Happy.
have a little happy spot in my chest when that happened and worked.
yeah, it's fun to just go in and nuke something.
That
Well,
Every
Done
so
that
considering-
before.
yeah, that was a nuke.
But yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, there's how many? It's worth it.
All right, so
Let's be searching the bodies in the camp.
I jumped into the middle of a group of goblins once. Did something very similar.
Searching the
Son.
camp.
Oh, look, they all have pockets. Yeah, that's.
I wasn't him at the
No, it
time,
was-
but
at the time,
at the time.
nothing like
Same
going,
place.
nothing like killing a bunch of wolves and going, "Can I check the pockets?" It's like, it's
Yeah.
a wolf.
It's their special pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, digressing here. Moving right along. You guys want to do the investigations? You said.
I'll search the tents if
camp.
they're searching the bodies.
All right. So
Or a tent while someone else is doing something.
I'm just
Start
looking
with one.
general area.
I
of
was
the camp.
searching that camp too.
I'm going to do this.
So many words from so many people.
Sidear,
Sorry.
you are top of the round, right?
Yeah.
It looks
No,
like
I was.
Yeah, Kenna and then me.
No, I mean.
Yep.
Okay, Kenna was top of the round.
Yep.
All
Ken
right.
is
Yeah.
21. He's 20.
So, first things found, Kenna, is you find a large box crate with a dozen labeled potion bottles. 5 are empty, but the remaining potions include 3 potions of healing in the box.
Yay!
All right,
Cool,
next
cool.
one up, Sidear.
No, wait, you said 5 were empty?
There are 5 empty bottles and 3 that are not.
You said there were 12 bottles.
No, it says a wooden crate.
It's a box with a dozen.
With a dozen labeled potion bottles. 5 are empty, but the remaining, you're right, the remaining include 3 potions of healing. So, 3 of them you recognize as potions of healing. One of them kind of has the same color, but a little thicker. Damn. In a second, I'll tell you what the rest of them are.
Okay.
There we go. I'll give you a description of the rest of them. I can actually tell you what they are.
Okay.
Okay, so the next potion looking thing, syrupy liquid that looks like liquefied iron.
Okay.
The other potion looks like crimson liquid regularly pulses with a dull light, almost like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. And let's see, I think there was one more? Nope,
Yeah.
nope, that was it.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11. You only gave me 11.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, there is. Okay, so the final potion is labeled and closely resembles another healing potion, but is actually is labeled as a healing potion. Let's see if I can actually find it and show you.
You say resembles and is labeled as
His blood.
I'm more worried that it's like a potion of poison or something.
So those are 2d4 plus 2, right? The healing potion?
Yes. Oh, hold on. Huh? What? Give me a second.
No problem.
Alright, so, sorry about that. The last one. I was trying to do the last one. Where is it? It is 32. Alright. Yeah, it looks kind of like a potion of healing as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. So let's see. What do we got? Kenny, you're the one that found that. Alright. Yeah, it looks like a regular healing potion to you. Okay. So, Sadir, what were you inspecting or investigating? Well, never mind.
Had the camp area.
So I'm going to roll a d8 since that was popped out there. So let me check chat right quick. Are we having a little tete-a-tete with Gallinet and Smedley and Lunatic?
Seems like it. It also seems like Alanette's burning some points tonight.
Well, we don't know who searched the boss. I'm going in one of the tents.
Yeah,
I already stated that.
And I had already said I was looking around the camp.
Now I was staying back, so I hadn't gotten close enough to do any of that yet. It's going to take me some time to get to the camp.
Alright.
Jesus.
Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Alright, so...
Well, that's not helping my case.
What?
Did you say cookies?
Yeah, we have cookies.
What kind?
Alright. So
Well, when you get there, they're probably oatmeal raisin.
It is
Because
the
they
dark
never
side
tell the
after all.
truth.
Oh, false chocolate.
Oh, how I love oatmeal raisin.
I do too. They're so good.
Alright.
The best
So you find
part is nobody else eats them.
antitoxin.
All for you.
You find a vial of green acid. You find an oil flask, lantern, cider,
Okay.
hammer, handful of nails, shovel, trunks, blah blah blah. Various for men, women clothes. You know, we know how
Women's clothes?
Yep.
Oh, yeah!
Oh God.
Let's
You
go!
also find a
Why not?
You also find a pouch that has a total of 19 plats,
Holy sh...
Nice.
37 lecks,
Yeah.
73 gold,
Okay.
122 sylves,
Mm-hmm.
and 60 cops.
Yeesh. Okay.
Now,
You said, and the first two you said antitoxin and green acid?
violet green acid, yes.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Man, you just jumping that to somebody else that's not even in that chat conversation.
What?
To the comment you just made.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah, she's there.
Oh, she is. Her color matched yours. I didn't realize she was. Okay, my bad. Stand corrected. Anyway, let's see. I'm about to call you Serge. Hernan, I need you to roll me 2D, 2D, frig, whatever the hell it is. 2D10.
I haven't rolled an investigation yet, or I could just roll what you want.
Well, give me an investigation, but
Okay.
you find this. I rolled a D8 to see who found it, so.
Okay. So, investigation, not bad, and then 2D what's? 8s? 2D10s?
2D10s.
Because I'm smart, 11. Or 10 and 1, sorry.
Alright. So give me
I accidentally had
a
it set for 1.
D100.
And a D100, gotcha. 47.
Oh, nice. Oh. Alright. Give me a moment. Now I need to go to another source because of that. D8.
Alright, a D8,
Mhm.
gotcha. 4.
Alright.
Michelle, your cat is killing me. He's just like...
Just chilling.
Yeah, he's washing. You
Here you
know,
go.
he just had a lima bean.
Oh.
You can't see mine, but I currently have a foot warmer.
Roll me a D6.
And a D6.
Yes, please.
2.
And
Perfect.
a D.
You found a
D100.
spell scroll, and written at the top of the spell scroll says light.
Perfect for me, because I can't see. But we already have that.
Cantrip
At least
light?
it's not a spell scroll of, what is it, mind reading?
Well, you put, or with a potion of mind reading.
Yeah.
All
Alright.
I messed up. Hit the wrong button. All right. So where were we? We got you an item that was given to you by Galanette. That was the investigation you found on the boss. You also find on him, of course, the great axe, the bolts, set of leather, rusty keys that fit nothing. He just likes them. A hip flask full of sweet-smelling liqueur, 2 golds, 9 lecks, and 12 sylves.
Okay.
Alright, so what else we got? Once you check the bandits, we'll say you found 3 golds, 17 lecks, 43 sylves, 2 coils of 50-foot hemp rope, a padlock and key, 5 small pocket knives, and of course their dirty crap. The mage who didn't last very long, another quarterstaff, patched green robes this time, a fine briarwood pipe, flint and tinder, pouch with 7 well-crafted marbles, and a pouch containing dried jerky, 5 lecks, 13 sylves. Okay, chat's getting fun. I think that's it for you guys. So let's see. After collecting what you could from the brigands' camp, you return to the road. You see the rest of the Blue Veil has caught up and is waiting to see what's going on. Misty and the other leaders. Okay, well, you know. So you guys show up from the brigands' camp, and Vestia is sitting there in the front. And you got the other leaders sitting there conversing, trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, you've returned. Good. So,
Did anything else happen while we were gone?
oh no, nothing at all. Did you find anything delectable while you were there?
Yeah, I
So
got a few things for you, and I'm gonna hand her the leftovers of what I found, which was just one Lex with 4 Sylph. So I hand her that.
I hand her the
Troop
large
fund.
pouch that had the 19 plats, 37 legs, 7 golds, 122 silves, and 60 cops.
19 plat, 73 gold, 37 Lex, 122 Sylphs, 60 cops.
Yeah, I handed to her.
Okay.
Oh,
I have wide eyes
Where'd you
that just
find
follow
that?
the pouch.
Very good.
whatever helps the troop.
I
Right.
found 4 bottles of stuff. I'm not really sure what they are.
Well, we can take a look at those.
All right, I'll hand her the 4
Be nice.
that we didn't know what they were.
All right.
The thicker red potion, the syrupy liquid, the
Did
pulsing liquid, and the one that might be a healing potion or might not.
did
The
either
one
of
that
those
looks like
real
liquid
red
iron.
syrupy looking ones look like similar to the one I found, the superior that I drink?
Yeah, you did have one of those, didn't you?
Yeah, I found one of those was either of those similar or less viscous.
And you had a what?
It was a 44 plus 4, I
Is
think.
that a greater or is that superior?
I rolled a 96 or something on that list. It was really high.
All right, give me a second. I'll
So-
check it out.
Because I think a superior is actually 8d8 plus 8, so it might have just been a greater
Okay.
if that's 4d4 plus
If
4.
that's the case, then yes, it looks similar.
Yeah, those two might have been, might be a little bit of a more potent healing potion.
I mean, I got
They
4
look real
bottles.
similar to what
One-
I found a while back.
One of them matches the one you found a while back. The others are regular.
Yeah, I think that one right there is real similar.
So the iron, the one
viscosity
that
and
looks
looking.
like iron.
That one?
Okay, so the thicker red potion, is that the 8d8 plus 8?
No, that's not going to be 88.
No.
That's going to be 48. 44.
4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4?
hmm How many of those potions and potions
What's
in general did you find?
Well, I found 5 empty bottles. I found 3 regular healing potions. Apparently this thick red one is a greater healing potion. But I have this syrupy iron-looking liquid. I have a crimson pulsing liquid that has light, and a red thing that may or may not be a healing potion.
All right, so the other items that you found, I will go ahead and let you know what they are, because
Okay.
sometime you'll figure it out. The one is an invulnerability potion. Looks like the iron stuff. The other
Vulnerability?
one, invulnerability. The other one that looks like it's got a pulsing heart is vitality potion. Give me a wisdom check, an active one, please.
And I mean, if we want, we could
a what
spread
check?
out the healing potions.
Wisdom.
Uh,
And does anyone want some studded leather? It's kind of what I'm wearing. It's a little bit better than just your normal.
Okay, and yeah, you believe that last one's a healing potion as well.
well, I mean, I would have handed it to her to find out.
I can try the studded leather armor.
Let me see.
I don't know if it would really work for you.
Studded leather's metal.
Okay.
Druids can't wear
Because
metal.
it's-
But it would work for me.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, because it's got metal on the armor, and druids can't wear metal or use a metal shield.
All right, so I will
Because
say.
I have a crap ass AC.
Yeah, so that'd increase it if you're wearing leather 2 plus 1 more.
Vestia will point out that last one that you think's a healing potion is not. She says that's actually considered. It's called a vial of clear water or clear water poison, and you've dealt with this once before.
Well, that's what we found in the shed or in the
Same effects,
treehouse.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, and I think
No, there's
And
enough if you guys want to get some studded leather on, because there was 2 bosses you took out and some brigands. So
Do we know what the invulnerability and the vitality potions do?
I do, but I don't know if you guys would.
I took
I
an
mean, would
invulnerability
Vestia
once.
Have you taken it?
I took one invulnerability before when we were fighting the big mama thing.
The
It
Spooter.
just gives you it gives you resistance
Sense the damage.
And
And you
for
basically
like a minute.
having everything, which is nice.
Yeah, it makes you feel kind of like Smedley does here when you get real mad, Smedley. How you're a little bit tougher, it feels like, but
And could Vestia tell me what the vitality potion does?
I'm working on that
Okay.
because I don't know it right off the top of my head. And of course, I'm on the wrong page. So
and the great axe was just normal great axe, no Sarek.
right, yeah.
Perfect.
It was really more of an okay axe.
It's a big good axe.
It was trying to be great axe.
You tried. You're okay.
Because doggone it, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and people like you.
When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you for the next 24 hours. You regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit dice you spend.
Did you say remove all exhaustion?
Removes any exhaustion.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Jeez, that's awesome. That could come in real clutch.
Hey, I can go jump in the water again and not freeze to death. Hey!
That was a
And
potion of what? On
Vitality.
Nice.
Okay, so we got 3 regular healing potions, 1 really good healing potion, potion of invulnerability, a potion of vitality, and a vial of clear water poison, which Shailene knows well.
She's got one of those, I think, or something similar. And this is just a thought, but I think it'd probably be a good idea if those healing potions were distributed amongst the non-healers. So if like Vanessa or you were to go down again, and we don't have the ability to cast a spell to get you back up, we don't have to worry about trying to patch you up real good in the middle of a situation. We could just feed you a potion.
Oh, okay.
Now, Mother Vestia, would you like the empty bottles?
You could always refill them, I think, or use them in other situations. If you find some form of liquid that you'd like to collect for sampling later, you could fill it up with that.
We could fill them up with blood.
But
Okay.
I mean, sure, yeah, I'll keep them.
Oh, I can fill those for you.
No.
What?
Shailene could probably fill it with something else. Yeah, it's a healing potion.
Ignore the. I mean, it would be red, so yeah, that's fine, I guess.
I mean, I don't know how long it lasts, but my blood seems to burn people. But I think that's just right when they hurt me.
I would suggest that we actually take a mix of blood and water and put it in some of these jars, and we sell them as healing potions when we get to the next town.
I don't think that's really a good idea because people don't like us as we are as it is. We don't need to be swindling
So
them.
what harm's
But
going to be
hold
done
on.
with it?
They're not going to know because we'll be gone by the time they need to drink it.
I'm just saying.
If they already don't like us and they
I'm
don't
not
trust
saying-
us,
Right. So it's not like if we don't do it, they're going to like us more.
Well, I don't want them coming at us with pitchforks. More than normal, that
Ooh,
is.
pitchforks are metal.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Vanessa, Hernan, and Shailene. Each of you will get 1 healing potion, which is a 2d4 plus 2.
And I think this is a good question for all of us to have. Where are you all planning on storing those potions in case you are to go down and one of us doesn't have it? We can find it on your body real quickly and feed it to you. Like, where do you plan on keeping that?
Yeah, you too, because I'm giving you one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it right here in my pouch
Yeah, I'm
that I
gonna
carry
keep it in my
in this
pouch.
said location.
How about we do this? Hey Dan,
Yes.
instead of us working out where they all are, we just put it somewhere and then we tell each other.
That's fine.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's in
and we
this
don't have to
location.
actually use 10, 15 minutes of game time actually deciding where they are and trying to remember.
Yeah, that's why I said it's
Tell
here.
each other, yeah. Mine's here.
Mine is here.
It's right
my
there.
Mine is here in my pouch in the front pouch.
Yep. That way, if something happens to us, we can easily just. There we go.
Okay, so the three of you got one. I still have a regular one myself. My wand has one charge. And then I have the other stuff that we'll figure out what to do with it.
Works for me.
Go to your corner.
This is fine. Oh, Dragonfire.
So you think that quarterstaff will be of much use to you, Sadir?
It might be. It may take me some getting used to, though.
It'd be good for poking stuff that's kind of out of reach.
Right.
More utility. Kind of like this crowbar.
Yeah. I poke you with my stick.
Jalapeno on a stick.
Yeah.
On a stick.
I'm a monk on a stick.
Jalapeno.
Alright, so you guys come back to the camp to the wagon train, and you give some of the stuff that you found to the troop, because that is what is necessary.
This is the way.
This is the way. There you go. Not to quote.
That might really be copywritten.
Yeah, that might actually be so.
Oops, my bad.
But that is the way things are. And of course, how much exactly?
Anyone have any idea about a spell scroll?
How much did you actually give them?
19 plats, 37 lek, 73 gold, 122 silver, and 60 copper.
I've given a total of 7 leks and 10 sills. There were 2 sets, Shailene, if you're curious.
Yeah. I
couple
wrote it
sets,
down.
yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right, so
I'll take that plus one.
We'll go ahead and I'll divvy that and take care of that. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here before we go any further. That was kind of supposed to be a little bit longer combat, but
That's okay.
Shailene said,
just didn't happen.
Okay if sometimes we actually
what happened.
Oh no, I
well.
loved it. It's not a big deal. I
don't know what happened.
But we are pretty close to the time I was going to shut us down anyhow, so it works out perfectly. I was concerned about getting into a long, drawn-out combat at that point in time of night anyway.
I got that. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah.
This is fine.
It's good.
There's
So,
only
ladies,
30 automatons behind you. Fireball at a super high level.
It's only 50 in the room. Just run on in and tackle them.
It's fine.
That's what a lich would say. All right, so I'm reading chat.
Someone's getting insulted.
I'm reading chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. I will be back on. Get on this evening for some Conan action or not. Maybe tomorrow for some Conan action. You can come and check it out. And we'll be back Sunday to continue our Dungeons with Veterans campaign to see what happens there. Nothing could go wrong on a ship cruise, right? 3 hours
Filled with civilians.
3-hour tour or anything like that. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. And of course, as dear Alphinius always likes to say, may all your adventures be sticky. Haha.
Woohoo!